Hey, what is up, guys? What's up, guys? What's up, guys? It's Gilty here, and welcome back to Dead by Daylight. How y'all doing today? Hopefully you all are doing well on this marvelous Tuesday afternoon. What's up, Rune Harpy? What's up, Penguin? What's up, Alex, Giraffe, and more? We are here today with Dead by Daylight All Kill Edition. I am wicked excited for this, guys. I really am. Now, do I think that the Trickster is going to be the most amazing killer in the world? Probably not. Let's be real here. But at the same time, you know, I'm not going to dilly-dally on those details. Instead, I'm just going to enjoy the Trickster for what he has to offer. And I think it's going to be a fun time. I have some ideas in my head of how I want to use the Trickster, because I think there are some ways of doing so in such a way that will make it worth my while. So we'll see what that looks like exactly. But with that being said, I think I should have the DLC downloaded, maybe? It's possible that I may need to restart the game real quick, because I think I forgot to like fully download it, which is a whoops on my part. We'll find out in like all of 5 seconds, I suppose, if I have access to them or not. Yes, I'm playing the Trickster the entire day. Okay, it looks like I need to reset my game real quick. Hold on 1 second, as I did just download the DLC, so let me just restart the game. And make sure that it is installed. Dead by Daylight is installed. Yep. I definitely just... I know it's bought, so that's the good news. Play now. Okay, it should be working now. Yo, what's up, Dropshot? How's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Are you excited for the Trickster update? I know I am. But basically, what we're doing from now until we get the Trickster to level 50 is playing him. I think that he's definitely not as good as he could be. I think that Dropshot's meant talking about the Trickster and got bullied. Absolutely. Well, the thing is, I'm going to say this now, is I think that there's a certain play style. I still think that he should be a 115 killer that maybe has their speed decreased to 110 when throwing the knives. But I do think that he has some potential. Is it going to be great? Probably not. Do I think he's going to be as bad as like the clown used to be? Probably. That is what I'm thinking right now. I've seen all Trickster sorts, and I imagine none of them have really gone all too well. Also, does he have any cool skins yet? Ooh, that's kind of okay. Kind of like that one. Like the blue more than the purple. And, ooh, Jesus, that is brightly colored. That's actually not too bad either, though. Might have to grab some of these at some point. Do I like the black one or the blue one better? Kind of like the black one better over his default. What does his default look like again? I just need to remind myself. Trickster boy. Okay, that. Yeah, I kind of like the black outfit a little bit more. Let's grab that then. Alright, Trickster boy. Time for us to jump into a match. I mean, he is a very, very pretty killer. Let's not be wrong here. He really is. I just wish that the buffs, quote-unquote, that they made to him would be a little bit more substantial, but that's about it. Insidious Trickster, Basement Trickster, a bunch of face camping and tunneling Tricksters. Sounds like a day, alright. Sounds like a day. But I have a few ideas for Trickster on how to make the most use of his ability. The Mr. Trickster has arrived. Also, can I just say that I love his lobby music? Like, you have to be honest, this is probably some of the best music that they put into the game. It's pretty good, so I can't complain with that fact. Actually, so we can get a little bit of a head start, I did forget to do this one thing. Oh yeah, the vibe is great. I absolutely adore it. Let's just get this code in here. Oh, did I not? I didn't save the code. Whoopsie. Let me grab that real quick from Twitter, and at least get us start off with 100,000 blood points. Should get us a few levels, so we can actually use some perks off the bat. Yes, his backstory is kind of interesting. Long story short, he was part of a pretty popular K-pop band, and there was a fire in the studio. The rest of his band was trapped in the studio, and he had the ability to save them, but chose not to, as he actually enjoyed the sound of them screaming his name as they were dying. More or less what his story is. There's a little bit more into it, but that is more or less the story of Trickster. And yes, the Trickster does put the screams of his victims in his music. That is also another thing. I'm not sure. That's a good question. I would have to check on that. Also, looks like we don't have enough for that. How much level? Okay, so we have two perk slots. Crowd control is not that great. Starstruck is better on a 115, if not a faster speed killer, so not great on that either. Enduring won't do us much good. Forced Penance is actually probably a downgraded Starstruck in my opinion now. Yo, what's up, Dog Buns? How's it going? How's the killer? We are just starting up the day, so can't really say as of yet. Though I do see an interesting interaction. We're gonna run Rancor and No Way Out. So with Rancor, if they finish the gens, Rancor will activate. No Way Out can potentially block the exit gate for a total of 26 seconds on tier 1. It's not a bad idea in theory. Not a bad idea in theory. Star Trek is an annoying perk. I definitely can see how it can be annoying, quote unquote. But, you know, it also makes it a little bit harder for survivors to go, okay, I'm near the killer. You know, maybe I should wait out this unhook, because it does result in them getting exposed. So it's kind of one of those things that's kind of like power struggle. It's not something that you see all too often, but when you do, you have to go, oh crap, now I have to be aware of this fact. You got red ranks. Hey, congratulations, Trix. Congratulations. Almost got caught by Starstruck so much. I think that Nurse Starstruck is probably going to be the most hyper lethal. Like, think of it that way. I think, like, Infectious Fright, Nurse, and Starstruck might be kind of insane. Don't have to worry about DS. I think that's not true. I think people are honestly believing that the DS nerf is more than what it is. It just means that you don't have invulnerability on gens. It is still heavily viable. Like, for anyone saying that it's not viable anymore, they're dead wrong. They might as well throw themselves onto an Entity's Hook right now. Hi, Trickster. Very nice to see you, too. But yeah, to say that DS is not viable is insane. It really is. It is still very viable. The biggest thing is that if you get, an unsafe unhook next to the killer, and you have borrowed time, of course, then in that case, you need to keep in mind that you can't touch gens, you can't go for a heal, you can't go for a unhook. The best thing you can do is if a killer is tunneling you off a hook, jump into a locker. That's kind of the game plan. If they slug you, well, they avoided DS one way or another. And if, in instance, they down you and pick you up, then you still get your DS. So, moot point. Blight on Haddonfield. If you face tunneling face camper, DS is amazing. Pretty much. And that's what DS was intended for. It was for those face camping tunnelers, right? It wasn't meant to be 60 seconds of invulnerability no matter what you're doing, because 60 seconds of invulnerability is, well, 3/4 of a generator that you could just sit on right after a hook. And if you get grabbed, well, then you get 5 seconds of stun time to get away from the killer who grabbed you. Realistically speaking, it was just a little bit too strong. Knowing DBD Trickster's power will get nerfed in a few weeks. No, Trickster's like bottom of the barrel tier right now as far as killers are concerned. It's really bad. What With randoms, they might touch and disable DS, maybe. I mean, so randoms can't disable DS. If you're being healed, I don't believe it disables. If you go to heal someone, then it disables. If you touch a generator, then it disables. If you touch a totem, then it disables. But getting healed, I don't believe disables it. Trickster is not a... No. Trickster is god-awful. You'll see from this game alone. Trickster is a god-awful 110 killer. Who has none of the abilities of any of the other 110 killers. It's really bad. No, the DS changes are not bad at all. It makes a lot of sense. Because looking at it from a killer's perspective, it makes too much sense not to make those changes. Due to the fact that it basically grants survivors 60 seconds of invulnerability no matter what they're doing. So, also, drop shots, thank you much for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate you, mate. Alright, here we go. So, they're on the LT wall. Let's get them going here. We're going to hit them. So, my tactic, for the most part, is going to be an M1 killer with some longer range abilities. But we're going to want to play on some unsafe unhooks or play around animations. That's going to be our best way to go about it. Being healed, it honestly makes sense, I'm pretty sure. I'd have to double check on... it and make sure that's actually the case. Alright, you mind gamed her there. I think we should be able to get this down. It's not going to work that well. Alright, so we get the down. Like I said, we're basically going to be a bad M1 killer for a majority of the game. The best thing, or best timing to use the Trickster's ability is going to be on longer animations. His laugh when he gets in chase is amazing. I love the ambiance of this killer as a whole. Alright, let's take a quick peek around. And on that gen, so we want to go back for the unsafe unhook. So that's 1, 2, hold on, I see a third one. I just saw purple hair. Yes, there we go. Now, so we're going to, oh, hello, 360. Alright, they're going for the unhook right now. I can see the corn moving in that direction. We want to keep that in mind. The best time for us to use our ability is when they're going for an unhook. Because it makes it very, very unsafe to do so. So if they're swarming like this, this is the best time for me to be around the hook. Yep, there we go. So we hear them behind us. And here we go. Alright, we got him pretty close. We ideally wanted more hits there, but there are multiple of them, so we weren't able to get too much. But, like, this is pretty much how we're going to have to play Trickster a lot. Don't have to remember to in a couple days. This is true. This is true. You are not wrong. But more or less, basically, Trickster, a lot of times to get the most out of his ability, we'll have to play around unsafe unhooks or longer animations. So that'd be my recommendation if you're trying out the Trickster. Otherwise, he's just a really bad M1 killer. You also have Showstopper almost enabled. 10-second regression on that generator. Let's see if we can get there for a quick down. Oh, I hear someone to my right. We do see... Okay, so we see Elodie here. Oh, did we injure Elodie as well, or was Elodie the one we downed earlier? I forget. I think she may have been the one we downed. It's hard to remember, though. 2... Yeah, see, like in open areas like Rotten Fields, Trickster's actually pretty good because they don't really have much to run around. So let's get you up on a hook and should be good to go. Let's see, is this second hook for you or first hook? This is second hook, perfect. I love the little things that Trickster does, like the humming after a hook like that too. It's great. For the most part, yeah. Because, like, in that instance, Huntress would have been better, realistically speaking, right? Like, she just needs to hit you once, where Trickster has to hit you, what is it, 7, 8 times, to really get value. But, like, it does kind of punish you, kind of like how Plague does, in that same sense. Because if they try and use longer animations, then they're dead, right? Like, that's kind of how he works in a nutshell. Is that the longer the animation, the more punishment you get. So in some ways he's not bad, in some ways he's okay. 8 for injure, more for down, yeah. Yeah, pretty much it's like Huntress and Plague, right? That's kind of how you want to envision him when playing him for the most part. He's just not a great killer, and I think the biggest benefit for him is the fact that he's going to punish unsafe unhooks. I think that's his biggest ability, because he eats through a lot, to say the least. Alright, since he's over in the trees, we can't really do much there, but Elodie's right here. Come on now. There's Showstopper. Like, she can't really do much here other than just kind of try and run. There she goes. There we go. Upsy daisy, Elodie. Still think Huntress Ghostface was his inspo. Yeah, I did see Deli, which probably means DS. You know, if you see Deliverance, expect a DS in hand. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Alright, Jake is still up, which is good. We want to save Jake for last because of Rancor. Like, that's our ideal situation right now. So we basically get a free kill with no way out. Speaking of, that's 1, 2, so there's one back here. Have you ever seen the Huntress Ghostface? Yes, the whatchamacallit. Forget what they're called. The hacker. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. Okay, so I don't really care for you is the thing. We'll get a hit, though. I might as well extend No Way Out by another 4 seconds if possible. He goes over to Meat Tree. Okay. Oh, we also see someone else. I see the Yui, who's actually a better target for me right now. I saw the Yui, and then I didn't. There she is. We're gonna go for her instead of for Jake. Jake is not our target because of Rancor. I see Yui. I'll look at some hits there real quick. She vaults. Nice. She dodges. Unfortunately, because of our speed, we don't really get much value there. There we go. Since she went through an animation, it's much easier to hit her. The fact that you have one dead is the best game I've seen so far. Like I said, he's not, you know, impossible to do anything with. He's just going to be very difficult to get a win. You did LD dirty? Why do you say that? LD just was, you know, in my area whenever I was around. I don't think that it did her dirty necessarily. Alright, here we go. See the Felix. He's going to go for the vaults. Yep, let's anticipate his movement. Alright, what are you going to do, Felix? You don't really have much available to you here. And you're going to get injured eventually. That's the thing. He's going to just loop around her, and she's going to die because of it. Alright, he gets momentum. Come on now. And Showstopper should end this chase. There we go. Yeah. He left the chase with Jake and came after LD? Yeah. So the reason being is if you look at my perks right now, Amterp, I have Rancor. So if they get this last gen done, then I can kill Jake without doing anything. So it makes a lot of sense for me to do that and go for you and go for the kill and reduce resources than it does for me to go for him. Just factually speaking. So nothing against you, you know, just matter of fact. But GG's, my friend, GG's. I do appreciate stopping by, saying hi. Would love to have you here as part of Guilty Ones if you are interested. We are an educational killer main, here to teach killers how to play killer and survivors how to play against killer. Alright, let's get you up on hook. And restock on our ability. You also need to regress this manually. I have no gen regression perks, mind you, which is pretty bad for me overall. Yep. So if I'm not using add-ons, it will still count towards a win streak. I don't think I'm the one who disturbed that. I'm not. I see blood here, which means it's a Jake. It's not the person I want to go for, mind you, but it's still fine. Watch me get Leeries on Huntress. I mean, that's not a horrible map for a Huntress. Not great either, mind you, but not horrible. Oof. Those long-range hits are difficult at times. I need to get better with his aim. Alright, let's get you going the other way. Yeah, definitely life. There's no doubt about that in my mind. I might need to give up on him. The only problem is this, that I'm pretty sure that's near an exit gate. But I need to find the... whatchamacallit. I need to find Felix. Need to get him on a hook. The thing is that the Jake is exposed, and he should know by now that he's the Rancor target. Hold on. Felix. Where'd he go? Come on now. Wait, there he is. Scratch marks. Yeah, the best thing to do there is not to drop that pallet, honestly. It just gets you so many hits as Trickster. So now we got him one health state lower. We're going to lose this game because Jake is probably going to just escape due to the fact that he is the Rancor target. But, Alright, let's just chase him. He goes around the hills. We're not able to get any hits here. Oh, we're out of our ability now. That's unfortunate. That is quite unfortunate. Jake opens up the exit gate. Felix will try and go around. He takes the hit. And Jake's right there. He's not going to go for Felix because he's the Rancor target. I mean, this was a close match. Let's not get that wrong. This was very close. We were able to get 3 kills. And fact of the matter is if we were able to get the Jake a little bit sooner, that would result in a 4K. So, not bad. Not bad for our first match as Trickster. But then again, Runfields, I think, is probably one of the better maps for him. So, GG. Well played. Also, how did I still get Entity Displeased? Hold up, what? Trickster below Trapper, 110%. I feel like emblems are busted again. Because I got nothing for Chaser. Yeah, I want to say emblems are busted again, guys. Yeah, it has to be broken. There's no way. There's no way in hell. That 100% has to be broken. For Chaser specifically. I wonder if it's Trickster specific or in general. Also, Kieran, thank you much for the hydrate reminder. I mean, it's still a GG's in my book. But the deep pip is definitely a bug. They're not able to say GG back. And do we have any more tome challenges yet? Is it tomorrow or is it today? I could have sworn it was today. This is true. This is true. Like I said, he's arguably the worst killer. Yeah, 16 hours, so tomorrow. A pip bub? Yeah. It would seem that way. I'm not sure if it's Trickster specific or every killer. Let's take a look at the DBD forums, actually. We'll find out real quick. Let's find out if other people are reporting the same thing. It's either Trickster or something is broken. I bet you it might be Trickster. Polls, feedback, bug reporting. Here we go. And let's do most recent. Filter, sort by hot, sort by new. Speed bug boost, switch only, speed run coming from out of nowhere on console. Dead dog saloon, fat shame spot. Killers are immune to being stunned by pallets while lunging. I have to look into that one. Swinging through pallets with enduring does not stun you. Enduring doesn't result in really much of a stun. It's 50% reduction. Confused. Let me put my blood points into the blood web before I continue, though. I'll look into that a little bit later. But I'm willing to bet that it's a Trickster bug and not like an all-up bug, which would be ideal for us, to say the least. Let's bring in another blood point offering, and I guess I'll sort by hot instead of new then. Spirit Fury removes pallet visually, but you can't go through. Okay, so it sounds like Spirit Fury might be bugged potentially. And then Trickster, Chaser, Metal, issue. And it has been acknowledged as a bug. So it looks like, yeah, the Trickster, Chaser emblem is bugged based on that. That would be the case then. That's unfortunate. Well, I guess I'm going to depip then. Because I'm just going to play nothing but Trickster. But I guess, so here's another question. 2 weeks from now is rank reset. They didn't mention anything about MMR or the full MMR reset. So I'm not sure if that's happening still or what's happening. So I would like for it to happen, but we'll see. I guess we'll have to wait and see nonetheless. As they obviously did not reset us today. Which I wasn't expecting, to be fair. So, lesson learned for everyone. If you're playing Trickster, Chaser's currently bugged. To what degree? Don't know. If you check out Dead by Daylight's YouTube or Twitter, they did post a really cool trailer. It's an animated trailer, too. It was actually really good. I was quite happy with that animation. I enjoyed it. I think that they should do more animations. Apparently, the showstopper injuries do not count towards Chase's 1. Oh, okay. Yeah, so if you use your ability to end chases, it does not count. Gotcha. I hope it happens because I'm going to be in class for 12 weeks. Fair. Fair, dog buns, fair. Alright, alright. Well, first match of Trickster went pretty well, so I can't complain too much. Let's see how well this second match goes. Also, I forget if I got a third perk slot. I think I might have, and I don't think I added a third perk. Whoops. That's a whoopsie. So I guess I should be paired to D-Pip pretty much every game if I don't get a 4K, from what it sounds like. Quite... not quite ideal, to say the least. Suffocation pit. Like a plastic bag, drifting through the wind. Alright, well, while we're here, we might as well open up this door real quick. And let's take a look-see, see if maybe they spawned around us. It's not looking like it necessarily. No one's on gens right away. I do see one person further back towards Shack, though. New hit, plastic bag. Alright, looks like they are here. Hello, Ace. Let's just go for an M1 hit on you. No 360. And might as well get some hits while he's rounding that corner. That's 2. That's 3. So this probably is the best way to use his ability. Just get those little pot shots here and there when he's rounding corners. Because basically, it's just a forever timer on him, right? Alright. There he goes. Oh, come on. The only thing that I don't like is when he changes his stance from left hand to right hand, it actually changes the point in which it throws. So you kind of have to get used to that fact of switching it up. But we were able to get that down relatively quick, so I can't complain too much. We still have 36 left, and we see them over here. Thank you, Rancor. But Dwight at this point probably knows what that means. So I'll have to keep that in mind. That's a second gen. Who's this over here? Let's get a quick little mind game on them. Will she drop? She will not. She'll just continue to loop. That's number 3. Number 4. Yeah, like, realistically speaking, that's kind of how you need to use the ability in middle of chases like this, to be honest with you. Number 5, number 6. That's going to be number 7 and number 8 in a second. But it's going to be regressing soon. And the unfortunate thing is, the only thing that I don't like, because I was able to get the hit there, but basically it resets Trickster's ability. That's the only thing. If they were to fix that one thing where it resets your ability, then I think it would make him a lot more viable, to be honest with you. Yeah, that's an actual song, Golden Penguin. You ever never heard of Katy Perry's song with that lyric in it? I'm surprised. I played a Bubba game. It was so fun. Is that like a /S, or is that actually serious drop shot? I imagine it's probably a little bit more exciting than a match of Trickster sometimes. Serious? Okay, good. Well, I'm happy to hear that you had fun. I'm happy to hear that you had fun. Easy 4K? I mean, it is Bubba. It is Bubba. So that does make sense. All right, Dwight's back here. What about the ace? The ace was unhooked here. I'd imagine that he's still around. All right, Dwight, where are you going? Like I said, if Trickster was a 115 killer, I think that he'd be a lot more viable. Is that gen still being worked on? Hold up, 1 second. I think it is. It is. There's ace. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's use Showstopper so we don't get our penalty. The only thing is that he now doesn't stop throwing at all. Like, you can't control if he throws or not. It's kind of obnoxious, to be honest with you. Alright, Dwight got the gen, unfortunately. Alright, AC boy. Oh, he's regressing, or his ability is. Come on. Maybe the timer also could be increased a little bit. There we go. Yeah, you want to punish those longer animations. 4K Huntress on Midwich? Ooh, very nice, very nice. And there are red ranks on top of which. Well, sounds like you're getting pretty good with the Huntress there, Trix. Have you tried out Trickster at all? Hello, Cozy. How's it going? How's it going? Now, let's see if Dwight's back here. He is. Oof. Close but no cigar on that long-range throw. Same with that one, too. He'll probably go around, is my estimation. Let's see if we can fake him out. We were able to. Perfect. That's 1. 2. We can get him through this gap every time he circles through it. Like I said, if he was 115, then this would be a little bit more viable. Because then I wouldn't have to, like, chase after him in this manner. Nice. That's actually a pretty good drop. Oh, come on. That's another thing that I don't like. You have to re-ready up. I wish it was a toggle on or off. That'd be ideal, honestly. Yeah, because if the fact that you have to re-press it, basically, is what makes it a little less good sometimes. Where did Dwight go? Oh, gotta be joking me. That's atrocious. I just lost him and now he's regressing fully. Alright, Dwight's the Rancor target, but Ace is right here. Now we're out of our ability now. We'll just get our hits. They have time on no escape. So they can't really do much here. Jane might go for a body block, but she's not. She is kind of walking past me, maybe hoping that I'd take aggro. I'm not going to. He'll drop it or reload while I take the time. So we've definitely lost this game. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Unfortunate. There's the Dwight, though. I want Dwight if possible, but he seems to be a pretty competent looper is the only problem. He runs due to the fact that he knows he's dead if he's hit. He's straight up moried if he gets hit. Yeah, he's just looping. So we need to just cut off Dwight at some point here. Everyone's here too. Gate is 99. Yeah, I'm not surprised. It makes sense, right? So they might take body blocks for him because they can't really worry about much else. He'll drop it. That puts him in an awkward position though. He can vault, that's his best option. And he goes to the left. Jane here, I think, trying to take body blocks, but not working out well too for them. All right, might as well get one kill. Yeah, it's definitely difficult. There you go, Dwighty boy. Autograph for you. I do love his Mori, it's great. It really is. But that's the best way that we could get use out of Rancor. And I think, honestly, Rancor, strangely enough, might be a perk that's necessary. There it goes. Yeah, that's another thing I don't like, is that he has recoil. Like, I'm not moving my mouse. When you throw nonstop, you get recoil. Which, I think that they could arguably get rid of that. And it would be fine if they did. Like, the Trickster doesn't need something that punishes long-term use of his ability. Maybe in playtesting they felt that it was necessary, but at least in-game it doesn't feel all too great. Oh, she's not here? I have no idea where she is. Jane, instead of BMing, could you leave, please? That would be quite nice. I wonder if maybe she's in the exit gate itself. Give him a crosshair? Well, either that, or honestly, because like Deathslinger and Huntress, which are the other two projectile killers, have consistency of where they hit. But if you look at Trickster, he isn't. It's actually in two different locations. It gets a bit more accurate the longer that you fire. But on the initial, it's on the left or on the right, depending on which hand. And so, honestly, if they would centralize it in the middle, that would be a little bit better. GG, well played. But that would be the better option, realistically speaking, is to centralize the point in which he's firing, making it at least a little bit more consistent when trying to hit survivors. It can be quite difficult at times to predict it, unless you're paying attention to which hand is throwing. Alright, let's ready up and get more points into the Blood Web. Do we have... Okay, we have 3 perk slots now, I believe. Keywords, of course. No, we don't. I need one more. One more. Hand at balancing the game yourself. Behavior may appreciate that. I wish. You know, maybe eventually if I become a Fog Whisperer, they'll take my feedback more seriously, but until then, I doubt it. Though I will say, whenever I like go to conventions with Behavior being there, they're very chill. And actually like do take critical feedback in person a little bit more, so I don't know. Recoding the whole game, I would not have the skill set to do so. But like the biggest things I would say is that like Dane might need to play test him a little bit more to, I think the few things that I would change, make him a 115, a 4.6 meter per second killer rather than a 110, and maybe rebalance how many hits it takes, but I don't know. But right now I think he's arguably the worst killer in the game, with or without add-ons. There's one add-on that's actually pretty good on him. It's the USB stick. I think it's a green add-on though, so we're not going to see it for a while. But put a Ghostface model on a Survivor? I mean, it's possible. I saw someone create a full-on Alien DLC, which was insane to look at. I mean, I would love that type of DLC to come eventually. I'm still thinking that the 5th anniversary rumors are probably true about a Resident Evil crossover, because it does seem that Resident Evil is doing a lot of crossovers recently, so I could see that happening. You could put a Trapper model and a Survivor. This is true. This is also true. I think for April Fool's Day, they should absolutely do that, where they switch the models. Survivor models are killer models, and killer models are survivor models. I think that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, it'd be pretty cool if they did Resident Evil. Right now, the rumor mill has it said that Nemesis or Mr. X are the 2 potential killers. But it's only rumors. There's no evidence to actually prove, but they keep on saying that the 5th anniversary, they have something big coming. A Kate-looking plague. Criminy. That would be a little bit disturbing, I'm not gonna lie. And Pyramid sitting there working on the gen, that'd be amazing. Also, I imagine that survivors today are having a literal field day with the amount of tricksters out there. 2 videos with suggestions that Nia is a killer. I mean, that is a rumor. That is a rumor. You know, Nia not only is a killer, but the entity herself. But how you doing, Little Rock? How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Alright. Hopefully you are looking forward to some matches of the Trickster, because that's all we got today. Just new killer today. That's a new killer until we get to level 50. How we're doing it, right? Watching people play DBD, but I don't enjoy playing it myself. But I play a game that some DBD devs have helped create, which is just DBD with Tim Burton-esque dolls. Interesting. Is that Home Sweet Home? Is that it? Identity V. Okay, Identity. I remember hearing about that as well. I've heard Home Sweet Home is another, like, DBD-esque game, though a lot of the feedback is mixed at the moment. Do you get Suffocation Pit again? We did. Yeah, exactly. Honestly, that's kind of a common trend. I mean, I watch a lot of games that I don't play myself. You know, I consume media, and I learn about other things that I might not play or experience personally. There's 10% regression, and a survivor heading off to the left. Hello, manager. Don't mind me, you know, just going to take a quick swing at you. I try and kill you once after all. What's another attempt at your life? Hello. Alright. Let's take some pot shots at her. This loop is pretty bad, honestly. Yep, that was a good move on her part. Oh, she had Showstopper. Not Showstopper, Smash Hit. That's exactly what she just did there. Nicely done. Nicely done. You don't make that, though. As a new killer, probably the weakest killer in the game, hands down, Oranjo. Honestly, that is my current assessment, and that's my current assessment of the PTB, and they haven't really done much to change that fact. So, worst killer in the game. His chase music is great, no doubt there. No doubt there. Was there a new map released? No. I imagine that they'll probably release more maps for killers. Oh, I see someone going for the unhook. Actually, I'll just hit you. You're right in front of me. There's no reason for me to not hit you, honestly. Especially that pallet right there. No, you go around. Okay. You have this pallet? No, you don't have a pallet. What are you doing? What's your game plan? I mean, we're a 110 killer, so you kind of go around here for a while. Nice job. That's a good dead hard. Get her to vault, and down she goes. Alright. But yeah, so I imagine, I think I was trying to say it, but then I got mildly distracted. I imagine what they'll do once they're done remastering maps on mid-chapter updates is that they might release maps for killers that don't have maps currently. Like, that'd be my expectation. They have not mentioned anything about that whatsoever. It's a possibility, and I think that'd be kind of a cool idea. Alright, we get another gen, and we see 1 and 2. These survivors, I would imagine, have, whatchamacallit, prove thyself, because they're going through gens pretty quickly currently. I'm not a huge fan of that fact. And who is this? It's not, the injured survivor, this is someone else. Going for the unhook. Or at least going towards this area. That's the... Yui. Alright, Yui. That's number 4 out of 8. Yep, she gets the vault to get distance. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Alright, good news there. It means that we don't really get slowed down. Kind of like Huntress, you want to use your throw ability as much as you can, theoretically speaking. But since we're just a 110 killer, this becomes really difficult to make this work sometimes. Honestly, even with add-ons, Trickster just is not that great, to be honest with you. He really isn't. 2. Let's get 2 into her. Like, the best add-on is the add-on that reduces the amount to injure from 8 to 7. That's probably the best add-on for Trickster right now. Alright, she just needs 1 more hit. There we go. Yeah, his power just overall is pretty weak. Like I said before, and I'll say it again, the best way to update him personally would be to increase his speed from 110 to 115. That'd be like my go-to. I might need to reload soon. Yep, that's unfortunate. Let's get 1 in her. Oh, missed. Yeah, there's a few tweaks that I'd say. Also, Rune Harpy, thank you much for the subscription. I appreciate you. Welcome, welcome. That's number 3. Ugh. Yeah, she can just loop this back and forth pretty much, and like get away with it, and to have her timer regress too. Like, if you're in a chase, the timer shouldn't regress at all. It shouldn't be time-based, it should be chase-based. Kind of like, Bloodlust. Alright, that's number, what, 5? Yeah, as long as you're in a chase, the timer shouldn't regress. Where Ricochet Knives would be pretty good? Yeah, this would probably be a good point where Ricochet Knives would be good. Yeah, just look at how weak it is if they have a jungle gym. Like, this is a great example of how weak his ability really is. As long as they can get around these corners and the it regresses, then it's kind of a moot point, right? Alright. Let's get you on a hook. Let's refill on our ability. We need to find the Jake, ideally, for Rancor. Yeah, keys are god-awful. Keys are a plague, and they have said that they are going to be reworking keys. I was hoping that would come out on this update, but unfortunately not the case. There's a survivor around here. Oh, it's a Jake too? Jake, do you not realize the circumstances of your situation? Hey, manager, hope you have a front row seat. Enjoy. That was... I don't know what that Jake was thinking. That was a horrible idea. Alright, might be able to get this down. Ooh, hello. Well, you went to the left instead of continuing. You wanted your ability. Yeah, you have to be careful now. You need to get this regressing. There we go. I'm gonna fatigue out of this. Just the black recolor of his default, yeah. I'll wait for her DS to come up, because she hasn't done any objective, anything objective for DS to run out, basically. I got a hit on her. Oh, hello. Yui, I think you just messed up bigger than you think. That was a huge mistake. Styptic? Wow. Well, if that didn't feel bad enough, Yui just freaking used a Styptic on me. God dang. Yeah, Yui's already gone. Has it been 60 seconds? I don't think so. I'll pick her up anyways. I mean, honestly, a 2K of Trickster isn't bad by any stretch of imagination, especially on, what was that, 9 hooks? That's actually pretty good. That's pretty good. So, I think that, honestly, best case scenario for Trickster is 2K. I think if you can get a 2K, then you should be pretty happy. His Mori is great. I do love it. It's very flashy. We also shouldn't have gotten a 2K that game either. Jake literally fed me a kill. GG. Well played. Got hardcore tunneled by a Trickster on Midwich, and that map is hella hard to dodge. Yeah, anything with like a good bottleneck like Midwich, it's gonna be hard for people to play around Trickster. Midwich, Haddonfield, Leary's, it's gonna be difficult. Absolutely. Like, those 3 maps are probably gonna be like Trickster's maps, pretty much. Oh yeah, Haddonfield, I think it will be not Haddonfield, Hawkins, not Haddonfield, sorry. Not Haddonfield, Hawkins. Hawkins great. Haddonfield bad. Haddonfield bad. And like even the loops, since it's where near the sides of hundreds hatchets, yeah. Any short loops, Temple Purgation's another good example to where you're not gonna be able to really loop them all too well. No worries, Alex, no worries. Take care of yourself first off and foremost, alright? Alright, yeah, like I said, take care of yourself, Alex. And if there's anything that I or the community can do to help you out, just let us know, alright? The hitbox the size of a car? Yeah, pretty much, pretty much. You done your dailies? Bored? Fair enough. Right now we're just playing Trickster, and apparently if you want to D-rank as a killer right now, best way to do so is by playing Trickster due to the fact of the chase emblem being broken. Got hit around the wall with Trickster's knife too though, but hitbox is better. Yeah, it's not like perfect, but it's definitely better than nothing. What perk could we use here? Honestly, I mean, Starstruck isn't great at all because we're a 110. Overcharge is kind of worthless. You want to stay in purple ranks? Fair enough, fair enough. Yo, what's up, Matt? How you doing? I appreciate you stopping by, saying hi again. His Hex is so good, just endless bamboozle. It's true, crowd control's not bad. That's probably the best perk that I have available to me right now out of all of these. Anything else worth my while? Not really. Hurt the wrist now? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Alex. Like I said, go take care of yourself if you need. Dylan tried to catch myself? Yeah. Go lay down, take care of yourself first off and foremost. Don't worry about being here. Yeah, it's true. The crowd control is really good. It's just very fragile because it is a Hex Totem, of course. But it's a very good perk. Once you realize that it's in play, though, as a survivor, you can play around it pretty well. It just eliminates, like, LT walls, eliminates looping shack. But outside of that, you know, it doesn't really affect too much. Alrighty. So far we have actually not, like, really, quote-unquote, by our standards, won a match. Alright, sounds good, Alex. Will do. If you need anything from us, just let us know, alright? No worries, Giraffe and I can take care of streaks. Don't worry about streaks. And I know Frankie is also here on and off. Adding to my fun Myers build, Infinite Tier 3 Myers, Cow Control, Bamboozle, Fire Up, and Play with Food. Jesus. That sounds god-awful to play against. Sounds like a lot of fun, though. Sounds like a lot of fun. Speedy Mookie? Pretty much. Mr. Mookie Myers. All right, 10% regression. We see Steve there. We'll hit you. All right. Let's see where Miss Claude is going. Hold on. Interesting. Wonder where they went. Scratch marks, looping back over to the gen, then heading back towards Shack, trying to walk to Void, but I see the blood on the ground, so that's a non-issue. She now can't loop that again. Let's see if she takes note of that fact. She does. Alright, we'll take the pallet early. I mean, that's one other good thing I will say about crowd control. Basically, it means that they have to drop the pallet early if they don't want to get downed. So it kind of shortens these loops. That's number 2. Number 3. Nope, not 4. Not yet. She also found crowd control pretty early. That's unfortunate. She left the loop and is heading over here. Or is that someone else? Oh, this is someone else, isn't it? No, it isn't. This is still a Claude. I still am flying blood. The thing is that her timer's already gone, too. So, tagging her is really nonsensical. I might as well extend it. Alright, there we go. Alright, we need just 2 more hits, it looks like. That's smart of her. But, like, this chase just lasts so freaking long. It's so obnoxious. And the fact is, as long as she's able to get around corners, my timer goes down. So it's just not good. It's not good at all. They either need to make it so that the timer only goes down when you're at a chase, which is still pretty strong, mind you. But yeah. Last rate maybe for class. It's based on vision. Yeah, it is, but it's not based on chase, which I've kind of preferred chase over vision, right? Alright, we'll get this down here. It's about time, but the thing is, like, they've already done 2, going on, like, 3 gens at this point. So this game's quite over. Kind of, yeah. That's the thing. He's very map dependent. He kind of is like Old Blight was. I thought it was knife based. It could be vision based. They may have changed it. I'd have to double check. Alright. Let's take a look if over here. Yep, they are over here. Scratch marks going towards the right. They do get the unhook. There's Steve. Nope. I throw him with my left hand, my right hand. They do drop pallets quite early. I mean, I think that's honestly probably one of the better plays against him, too. Let's get the hit. Does he vault? He does not. He goes over to the next tile. Let's see if we can cut some distance off here. We do. Let's mind game the pallet camper. Good throw early. He'll go to the right. There we go. Monty Combat, love that name. I'm being tunneled? Yeah, that's always a fun time. Always a fun time. Alright, where's a lock? Actually, you know what? I don't need a locker just yet. I still have 30 knives in hand, but it's 2 hooks on 1 gen. This is not going too well. More fun than this killer? Yeah, not wrong. Showing a friend skins while they update. Got a stream? Sounds good, Fire Jim. Sounds good. I appreciate the lurk, and I'll catch you next time, alright? Alright, she's almost injured already. Alright, we already got another hit on her. I have no idea where she is. I'm just throwing with Showstopper. Or Main Event, rather. Yep, she's going to try and break line of sight. Get her to vault. She did not vault. There we go. Alright, 3 hooks now on 4 gens. We're getting better. We're almost a ratio now for 1 for 1. It's still not great by any stretch of imagination, though. We definitely need some, like, good old general aggression on him. And overcharge is definitely not what we need. Gens. That gen, then this gen. This gen, more likely not the gen that they're working on. Yep. Honestly, I don't mind his laugh. It adds a bit of, I guess, personality to the killer, which I'm fine with. But I can understand how, like, it can get a little bit repetitive. I can understand and respect that. No, I do not want to become famous by GTFO. Thank you. Alright, 10% regression. And... am I just that corn blind? Is that what's happening here? Because they definitely popped the gen with no scratch marks. Oh, there we go. This is Steve. Fair, Alex, fair. I was about to say, I did see that you were the one who did that. All right, look at the hit here. All right, he blocks that off. 10% regression on that gen. I mean, by the time we end this chase here, we're going to end up losing that gen and thus the game. Close, no cigar. Alright, let's break this. And he has another pallet here as well. Keep that in mind. Yep, he'll loot me. Since I'm 110 killer, it's going to take me forever before he has to drop this. Oh, thankfully he left. Dead heart, no matter. Shrine refresh is in less than an hour. Very nice, very nice. I'll have to take a look at that. Unless it's stakeout, really doesn't matter too much to me. Alright, we know that there is another survivor here. They did try and flashlight save. We're looking for our manager, if possible. They're not on that exit gate, it would seem. What about on this exit gate? I did check it briefly. Nope. Well, Steve's in an awkward position for sure. Alright, no way out just ended. There they go. That is maybe a pebble. Possibly. Nope, that's an actual person. That way they get me off of Steve. Makes sense. This is the Nancy. She'll get hit, though. We'll go for the Nancy. Might as well. She'll go for the other vault. No, she won't. She's... actually, she might. She might vault here. Hold up. No, she went for Shack instead. Alright, we got one hit there. I imagine they're going for this exit gate. They still haven't. I have no idea what exit gates they're on, actually. I'll break this. Yo, what's up, Rugard? How's it going? How's it going? Have you been playing the new killer by chance? Yeah, go for it. If you want to shoot me a message right now, I'll respond right after this match while we are readying up. Who is that? That is not the new survivor. That's Claudie. I need to find the new survivor so I can kill her with Rancor. That'd be ideal. Alright, she was here. There she is. I was about to say, she can't be too far away. Alright, sounds good, Matt. Thank you much for the lurk. I appreciate you. Let's mind game her real quick, see if she's looking behind her or not. She is, from the looks of things. Blood continues. And I think she has enough distance with me being 110 that I'm just not going to be able to do too much here. Yeah, there's Nancy, there's Claude, Steve in front. No idea where the other survivor is, though. Interesting. Very interesting. Where might she be? Did she also open up this exit gate? If so, that would explain a lot, but she didn't. I have no clue where she is. Like, she's been very, very immersed this entire game. When do daily rituals come out? Around the same time the shrine refreshers, right? 12 a.m.? Okay. Yeah, I'll play. Right. Yeah, so they were using Smash Hit, Self-Preservation, and Urban Evasion. Interesting. Right. Yeah, if I remember correctly, it's 7 p.m. CST. That's about it on Soru. Oh, by the way, yeah, let's take a look at Shrine of Secrets. Less than an hour. Okay, so it still says less than an hour for me as well, so it has not updated just yet. As far as our dailies are concerned, I don't have any yet, so it has not refreshed either. Yo, what's up, Ashy Flaps? How's it going? How's it going? Hopefully you are doing well. Have you been trying out the new DLC by chance? And if so, what are your thoughts? Let's get another level in. Pretty much right now, it's pretty much a level per game is where we're at. Our add-ons are still pretty hot garbage. Yeah. They're, like, on-target single isn't bad. But beside that, these are pretty bad overall. Yes, definitely go and rest, Alex. Go and rest. We'll be fine here, I promise. Yeah, he played 2 games. What do you think? I mean, my thoughts are that he's very weak. Very, very weak. Let's see. I just want to check something real quick for Rugard. He had a question for me. Oh, there go my drivers. It was about time it happened, I suppose. Let me fix that up real quick. And then we're ready up for this match. No, I don't want to rename it. I just want to remove it. Now I can re-add it, and we should be good. All right, should be good to go now. Poll prediction. Yeah, so there's no whatchamacallit, no, like, giveaway that built into Twitch. Unfortunate. What I thought it would feel like, I'm still really trash of him. I have to get used to where the knives actually leave your hand. Yeah, it's a bit tricky because basically when you throw with your left hand, it throws further to the left, right hand throws further to the right. As you throw more, it starts to centralize. But honestly, I think it should just start centered anyways. But that's just me. You guys been making me stay up till like 4. Should definitely make sure you're getting some rest there, Kieran. I can understand the struggle, but definitely make sure you get some rest. All right, sounds good, Alex. Sounds good. Hearts to you, and feel better soon. All right. Oh, I forgot that I hadn't put up my camera yet. Whoopsie. Alright, so if we're doing a level per match, each match takes 10 minutes. It's going to take a while for us to get to 40. You'd be exhausted? I imagine, Kieran, I imagine. We love you too, Alex. Now to go take care of yourself, and we'll be fine here, I promise. All right. I think my goal for the day is to get a 4K with Trickster at some point. If it's possible. I'm not sure if it is. Like, we've gotten 2Ks, we've gotten close to a 3K, but 4K might just be pushing it today. And it's gonna be dicey. At least with the perks that we have available to us too. Sounds like you might be eating either something too hot, Frankie, or too acidic. I'm not sure which. He needs a rework, like, desperately. He desperately needs a rework. Alright, so she can't dive back in, thanks to the perk. She drops down from the looks of things. Yeah, she did. And then she goes this way. I guess we're just gonna pursue her and chase. I think she wanted to get Showstopper. Alright, she's one hit away from laceration taking effect. There we go. That's what we needed. Yeah, it's probably either something too hot, too acidic, is more likely than not what happened there. Let's go up here real quick and try and get them off this gen. Perfect, perfect. She drops down without bounce landing, won't do too much. So we'll get the hit. And, okay. This game's going a lot better than most. Oh, we also got a DC, I just realized. I'm not sure if that just happened. I'm not gonna really count this as a win then, unfortunately. I don't know why someone DC'd. Could have been internet issues. Because it definitely seems unusual to DC against Trickster of all things. Yeah, that's why I didn't get the audio notification. Yep, we're gonna do that, and then we'll give chase. I'm just gonna end this game early. I'm not going to mess around. I could just go for the pickup and hook. Seriously? Yeah, 80-12 time. That would make sense why the DC. Oh. Yep, that's 80-12 error. So Steam server's resetting. So we'll be down for the next 15 minutes or so. I'm glad I burned so much on a match. Oh, rough times indeed. Yep, yeah, so pretty much any PC player just got DC'd thanks to 80-12. So that's a big ol' rip right there. And our match is going really well too. Like, if we even ignored the DC and suggested that another person was up, we were doing really good that match. The lady had a change of plans. Welcome back, Matt. Welcome back. Like, for example. Alright, well, while we are sitting here waiting for Steam servers to come back on... Seriously? Already? Normally that takes like 15 minutes. That's insane. The Tuesday 80-12 and Gil's drivers be... Yeah, pretty much. And, well, I guess we still have another, like, 3 minutes anyways of a DC penalty. And I think we also lost another pip. Not that... I'm just going to lose pips all today. Until we get Trickster to level 50, we're just going to lose a pip every day. Or every game, pretty much. And DC at the same time as you. Yeah, so Tuesdays around, like, 6 to 7 p.m. CST. Steam servers get an update. And it forces everyone to DC. Normally, the wait time to get back in is usually like 5 to 15 minutes. But we like got instantly back in. I'm not sure what's up with that, honestly. It was quite odd, to be honest. And we'll get another stretch in. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate you. Oh. You don't trust it? What, the 80-12? Still waiting for you. Did you also redeem another stretch? Alright, I'll get another stretch in for you, Kieran. I should probably put a timer on that one, because it doesn't make sense to double up on the stretches, I suppose. Give us Trickster Perkin Shrine, please. Not happening. I think they probably... So I know that the shrine is randomized. Still waiting to get in. I think also Kieran did redeem a stretch that I forgot to do too. How come I haven't seen a lot of new killer lately? I figured a bunch of people would be trying to be playing him. Because he is arguably worse than well, any other killer. He is by far the worst. Have you seen any of the new Survivor cosmetics? Let's take a look. I do have some time to kill, so let's take nope. There we go. Oh, okay. Let's see, Dwighty boy. Interesting. Interesting. Dwight quickly got lost in soul, yet he remained too stubborn to ask directions. Interesting. Alright, Dwight, so that's yours. Soul Gamer. That cosmetic's actually really good in my opinion. I like that a lot. What's my normal one on Fingman? I might actually want to get that one on her. My current one, actually, which one do I like more? Do I like this one or that one? I kind of like the one I'm wearing anyways, so I think I'll probably keep as is. That's not too bad. She took the opportunity to catch up with a few expert players she knew from previous competitions. After grabbing lunch together, they headed to a PC bang to play a few casual MMORPGs. Interesting. Alright, alright. Mr. Adam, let's take a look at you. Soul Spectator, wearing a good old face mask. Good on you for staying safe. He organized a school trip to Seoul to motivate his students to study harder throughout the year. Alright, Adam. I can respect that. I can respect that. Yeah, I was about to say, that probably would be, something that Frankie would wear. 100%. They'll always make the new killers OP? No. Not at all. I mean, Clown, when he came out, was also pretty underwhelming. The new Felix one's not actually bad looking. I don't care for the glasses. I'd probably mix and match the head. I also don't care for the backpack because it makes me more obvious to be seen by the killer, but this isn't too bad. I kind of like this. Don't like the torn pants either, though. I'd have to use a different pant. But I like the torso. That's kind of nice. Felix explored the city to admire the striking contemporary architecture that makes Seoul so unique. Is it worth getting the DLC? If you want the perks, yes. Otherwise, no. I would not. At least not as of right now. That'd be my personal opinion. This isn't bad. This almost reminds me of Carmen San Diego, if you guys know what that is. Before meeting with a lucrative collector in Seoul's most luxurious district, she decided to get the royal treatment. She visit... I'm not going to be able to say that properly. Apgujeong Rodeo Street for a day of self-care. Yeah, I did not read that right. I'm sorry. And then that's not too bad. I do like that. That's the skin that we saw off of Twitter when she was first announced. That's actually not too bad either. Don't care for the green one. Orange hair's not bad. Though actually I like the blue yellow cosmetic probably the best out of all of these. I don't really care for this cosmetic, but this one's not bad. You know what? Why not? Let's do that. Yeah, the cosmetics aren't bad. The cosmetics aren't bad at all, and otherwise, I think I already picked the one that I like the most. This one kind of looks cool in theory, but I do like just the black reskin. You are non-binary now? Fair, Alex, fair. Alright, well, back into a match we go. I wonder what our rank is going to be by the end of today alone, because it's going to be pretty god-awful, I think. We're going to be, like, rank 5, I think, by the time we finish today. Trickster or Adam? I mean, they're completely two different aesthetics, but I do like Adam's sense of style, at least with the new skin. Yo, what's up, Rag? Says that he went to a Trickster concert, which is interesting, and I like the tying in characters again, even if it's a parallel world or something. Yeah, the question is, like, do the cosmetics actually have any bearing on the lore, right? Like, that's a big question, I would say. I don't think that they do, but you never know. Watching a YouTube video before this of a guy who had Starstruck in the perk that makes your terror radius larger, and it was broken. Oh yeah, if you mix Distressing or Starstruck, it can be pretty lethal, I think. Especially on, like, killers like the Nurse, too. I imagine it'd be pretty nasty. I mean, you're not wrong, but I think that throne may have been overtaken by Trickster Boy here. The finish and now trying to jam myself in bacon. I feel that, Rag. I feel that. Can I get pizza instead? What the hell is a David? David is a dashy boy. Yeah, I mean, that's accurate. He does dash. I also see some lighting bugs with the new skins, it looks like. Ooh, either we're going to Springwood or the game. I guess I'd would I prefer the game or Springwood? I'm not sure, to be honest with you. That's a little bit of an interesting choice, to be honest. I guess we could try the game with the bottlenecks and see how that works, but like there's so many pallets. It's not outside the realm possibility, man. Not outside the realm possibility at all. The front Survivor is well lit while the others are dark. Happened on a Survivor side too. Interesting. Okay. That's good to know. Alright, thank you, Frankie. Would be much appreciated. Yeah, it doesn't sound like a great idea, Alex. Does not. Oh, criminy. I have a 30-minute DC ban. A 30-minute DC ban? How did you manage a 30-minute DC ban? I know that one of them is 5 minutes, but 30 minutes seems like a lot. Do you DC often? Question mark? Because that's the only thing that I can think of, because I think it does stack over time. I'm not sure what the cooldown period is, though. I think it has to be less than a week. 6-hour ban, I think, once you got 24-hour ban. Second level ban. Like, the cooldown period has to be less than a week, though, because I get at least 1 DC per week with the 80-12 error. Alright, we're gonna hit you. You want to get downed, I guess? Sure. That's okay, I guess. And another DC. Peculiar. I don't know. I mean, honestly, I look at a match of Trickster and I go, ah yes, free win. Like, if I was playing Survivors right now, I saw Trickster, I'd literally go, this is a free win. Oh, she's dead. She dead. Oh, that was actually pretty good 360. She kept, like, right on me, so I couldn't see her through the POV. That was pretty good. I don't know. All I know is that this behavior of them DCing is quite strange. Maybe. That's 2 hits on her. And then she goes around again. Goes through here. And thank you much for the donation, whoever that might be. Dwight, Mr. Elf. I think I might need to update that. That's my bad. I think Mr. Elf is already, taken. Alright, we'll hit you again now. What are you doing? Well, so okay, so she's already been hooked, right? But she's just unhooked. But she just went to try and heal, which means that if she has DS, DS should be deactivated now. That's so strange. Okay, there's Nia as well. We'll go for Nia, of course, because the other one is probably going to have, whatchamacallit. She goes to the left. Yep. Probably going to have DS, but now they don't have DS in hand, which is good for us. Maybe she has Breakout? What was she trying to do? I'm so confused. And because Nia went for the unhook, that means this Nia does not have DS either, so she's going to be hooked. I'm thinking that these survivors think that they're playing with, like, old DS still. I'm willing to bet that right now, actually. So, Claude gets the unhook, I'll get the hit. And she's... What? What's your game plan here? That's so odd. Are they just trying to end the game? That's the only other thing I can think of, that they're just trying to end the game. Yeah, like, either they're just, like, that bad, or they really don't understand what's going on here. But I don't think so. Like, they're playing way too aggressively for this to be, not purposeful. No, I guess, like, we normally count, dumb games like this as well. So I guess we count this. It's going to be quickly lost by Trickster. I won't count this in the idea of my goal today is to get one win with Trickster, because this is definitely not what I would call a win. Because we already got one DC. Alright, looks like we're going to give them hatch. Alright, sounds good. So she'll loop and continue through, but because we've lost line of sight, the timer's going to start regressing pretty substantially. Yep, goes out back. Trickster, if only you were a 115 killer, you'd be so much better. Really. Alright, she vaults, then blocks out this. Let's mind game her. Down you. And ideally that Nia hasn't moved from that spot she was in, so we can give her hatch, but I imagine that she's slugged off somewhere else. Alright, and what we'll do, since I'm pretty sure we already have Jingle Dwight, we're gonna get Dwight in a box for that donation from earlier. I do need to update the Excel file. Well, that was rude. I was gonna go give you a hatch, but now that you smashed a pallet on my face, I'm reconsidering. What are you gonna do here? I guess get downed. Yeah, apparently she really wanted to get the pallets done. No, she still doesn't get the idea. I get a sneaking suspicion that she's going to be one of those survivors that gets killed because she struggles off 3 times in a row. Yeah, she's definitely going to be one of those survivors. Yeah, exactly. I feel that. No. You're not going to go through the chest. It's not a thing that we're doing right now. Alright, you already got 1 strike. If you get out again and get down and start struggling, you're going to go back up on a hook. We do the 3-strike rule. You know, if we find hatch between now and then maybe. That's 3. She'll vault. Does she go around long side? Yeah, she does. Yeah, the fact that we're 110 just so painful. I mean, do you want to drop the pallet, I guess? Unfortunate. Oh, is she going down the House of Pain? I'll just mind game her for that hit. Alright, are you gonna struggle now, Nia? Do you understand yet that not only are you dead, but slightly outclassed? No? Okay. Well, in that case, it's death for you. I have no remorse anymore. Welcome back, Dropshot. How's it going? How's it going? Yep, that's 3 strikes, you're out. I was gonna put you on the hook anyways. Alright, let's start this up. Okay, we'll cancel this and mind game her. Alright, Nia. Have you given up yet? Maybe. I guess I'll take that as a no. Do I get to a hook this time? I wonder if you have power struggle. I would have died laughing if she had power struggle and smash hit, honestly. Alright, well that will be that, I suppose. Yeah, I still don't understand why people are DCing, though. It is quite odd. What blade is that? This is the black reskin. It's honestly probably one of my favorites right now. GG. Sorry for the DC. Yeah, it's Lap. I mean, she was just being disrespectful, trying to give her hatch, and she is going to do me like that? Nah. I'm good, I'm good. What does smash hit do again? When you land a pallet stun, you basically get an equivalent of sprint burst. That's about it. But let me quickly, get some cells, so that way... Is there any way I can access the in-game store, or rather the... No, I can't. Unfortunate. I can't get, whatchamacallit? Cells from Steam directly. Dumb. Alright. I don't think this will show my information, but just in case it does, I'm going to quickly switch over to Facecam so I can get another cell pack for $10 and redeem Dwight in a box. Yep, add funds. Yep, purchase. And return the transaction. Authorize. Alright, should be good. So now we can go to Mr. Dwighty Boy. Hello, Dwight in a box. I'll grab you. And we will equip that for Dwight for next time. What killer has the most interesting backstory to me? That's a good question. I'd probably say maybe the Plague. Like, Plague's the first one that comes to mind. How often does the Hydrate option refresh? I think 5 minutes right now. Yeah, it's pretty... that's the reason why I don't like, Smash Hit, honestly. Because it's very, very conditional. And so I would argue that Smash Hit's probably the worst, exhaustion perk in the game. And that's including, like, Head-On, for example. Cheesy fries are good? They are. I haven't had, like, good cheese fries in quite some time. What killer should you main? Whichever one you have the most fun with, honestly. Like, don't go for someone who's just good. Whoever you have the most fun with, go for them. Yeah, I think the best use of Smash Hit is Power Struggle build, honestly. Because you get the hit on the killer, and then you get a sprint burst. That'd be my personal recommendation. Our perks are still so trash right now. Unfortunate. Yeah, exactly. You shouldn't worry at all about being bad if you're main. Like I said, it should all be about fun. As long as you're having fun with your main, that's all that counts. And I just have fun playing the game. That's why I don't really have a main. I like every killer in their own right. Even Trickster, to some degrees, I really do enjoy. But there's a lot to be desired with Trickster. That's the only thing. Yeah, like, honestly, I'm about to dump time in Trickster because I like his aesthetic and playstyle. Oh, yeah, he's 100% considered garbage. What's fun on DBD? Hey, you know, I find DBD a lot of fun. I know a lot of people can get frustrated at the game, but it's a lot of fun for me. Become the best Trickster main? I mean, hey, if you want, like, to carve out a niche for yourself, it's like when, back in the day, when Clown was the worst killer. That's the, like, back in the day, like, if you were a Clown main and you streamed or posted to YouTube, it's like, oh my god, a Clown main? Like, what are you doing? Why do you hate yourself? But, like, people watch because you were a good Clown main. It's why, like, there's Michi, who is the most well-known, Hag main. There's, I forget their name, but there's, like, a Doctor main that's well-known, a Pig main that's well-known. There used to be some pretty well-known Clown mains. Now they kind of just blend in with the rest because Clown's actually pretty good now. So, yeah. When I play killer, it's anyone with a terror radius. I suck at hiding. That's fair, that's fair. To be honest, I mean, Ghostface, you don't really need to hide with. Neither do you need to do so with Wraith. They're more or less hit-and-run style killers. Zappy's a Clown main, the only Clown main I know. I mean, he kind of is a clown main. Though I think he's right now doing, like, I think he's still on his twin streak. I'm not sure, though. Who's Astarva? Yeah, Trapper's another good one. Like, Astarva is a pretty well-known Trapper main, but he's pretty diversified now, so I wouldn't really call him a Trapper main at this point, but he's a really good Trapper. He knows what he's doing with him. But Trapper's like Hag. If you know Hag, you should know how to play Trapper pretty well. I was doing some farming, BP farming last night, and I needed to do 5 traps with Trapper, and I got freaking Hawkins. That was terrible. He's on a 60 win streak right now? Jesus. That is insanity. I think the biggest thing that keeps me from, like, getting bigger streaks is not, like, sticking to one killer outside of Win Streak Wednesday, honestly. Alright, no one's over here. If someone steps in a stupid trap and no one steps in genuine traps, I mean, that sometimes is how it works, right? Do I have a win streak list? I do. You can do !streak for that list if you are interested. I think right now our highest one might be Freddy at 16. Alright, Dwight continues. Will he drop it this time? He does not. Okay, he sees that I respect it, so he's going to play a bit aggressively here. Makes sense. Let's mind game him, get him back in front of us, and then break. Oof. Alright, 1 hit on Dwight. There's Jane as well. No, Thingman. I think not. We'll break this. This is a pretty strong tile, so that's actually a pretty good thing for us to break. I see someone in that back corner for some ungodly reason. Why, I don't understand. Maybe taking protection hits is the only thing that I can think of. Dead hard or you die? No dead hard. So I can do good? What, in the tournament? No, Eerie Head is definitely not allowed. That's a little bit much for my tastes. Oh, hello. I still see someone injured. That must be the Thingman. I see. I see how it is, survivors. Thingman's still around, though. I heard her. There she is. But Eerie Head is fun? I mean, for you, but not for the survivors. It's either you get Eerie Head or you get Infantry Belt, not both. And I think that most Huntresses will prefer Infantry Belt over Eerie. Talking about Champions of the Fog. As a survivor, I love dying in one hit. Absolutely. 110%. Let's go for Dwight real quick. He's on this gen. I'd like to get him off of it if possible. Let's get another hit on him. Will he vault in is the question. He's not. 2, 3, 4. That's 4 hits on Dwight now. And he's going to go around, so let's see if I can catch him off guard, maybe. Nope, he doubles back, which means that the timer's not going to start regressing. Yep, there he is. Let's break. Nope, timer's off. Yeah, the timer is just so painful. Honestly... Jane, come here. Drop the pallet. Sure, go for it. So I think... Also, I just thought about a slight little cheeky upgrade to Smash Hit, actually. I wonder if they'd ever do a thing to where it's not when you drop a pallet, but when you stun a killer. That'd be kind of interesting, actually. I'd actually be for that. Alright, if you want to play that way, Jane, let's play. There goes crowd control. Honestly, not too worried about it. You understand that that's the worst place to be against the tricksters over a pallet. It really is. Is she right there? Yeah, she has inner strength, I think. Because if you look at that... Yeah, that was too quick for someone to get a heal, and she's in the locker. I'm surprised that she didn't hit me with head-on, but she must have still been exhausted. That's the only thing that I can think of. Yeah, there goes multiple gens, though. I mean, the game's over. At most, we'll get a 2K. Yeah, so she must have still been exhausted, and that's why she didn't use her head-on again. I was trying to bait it out, but instead we got inner strength. They're gonna go for the unhook. There we go. Like, unsafe unhooks like that are probably our best case scenarios with Trickster, to be honest. It's the best way to get downs, but it's just such a bad situation to be in. You have double English tomorrow? You hate school? Yeah, that doesn't sound like a great time, honestly. Alright, they're healing. Jane got healed. She doesn't have the ability to get double healed on inner strength, so that makes sense. Let's break this while you have the chance. Yo, what's up, board? How's it going? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. They get the unhook. Makes sense. Is that... Which one is that, is the question, right? And he's gonna start chucking. Oh, that's a bad idea. Unfortunately, I can't do anything now. Now that she's behind an object, I physically can't do much. So I have to break it. Can I not do anything? Sure, she wants to die. Go for it. Let's break. Is this person still in front of me? She was, and she was healing, too. Alright, fair enough. I have to use my service plan to watch. Don't tell your mom. I promise I will not tell your mom. Alright, let's put you up on a hook there, Jane. I'm kind of confused with Jane's behavior. That was kind of strange, to be honest. I just want to take aggro. I don't know. There's Fengmin. Are we close enough to get a hit on her without using our ability? I think so. Let's do that. She gets some distance. But yeah, I don't think that Trickster's ability should have a timer. That could be another thing. It'd kind of be like a pseudo ghost face in a way. That's 2. You have 22 hits left. 3. 4, 5. I need 3 more hits on Fang in order to end this chase in a timely manner. 6, 7, 8. There we go. So anyways, I was chucking. Pretty much. That's kind of Trickster's entire thing. Yo, what's up, Slashy? Opinion on the new killer? Utter garbage. He's fun to play, don't get me wrong. But, like, he needs so much work to be viable. Like, he is worse than Clown was when he first came out. And that's saying something. Like, he needs a major overhaul. There's Dwight and Manager. She's gonna sit on this pallet and try and get a hit on me because of, was it? Not Power Struggle. What else is her ability called? Smash hit. There we go. Is Dwight nearby? He was, but I don't think he'll get the pallets done. Thank you. Yeah, it's like, I remember what it's called, but I also don't remember what it's called. Just set up with something red, please. I can try. I don't know if I have anything red just yet, or if I have any additional cells to get something, but I can try. I can try. Alright, let's just take a look at this gen. We haven't checked over here in quite some time. Oh, hi, Jane. You can stay over there. That gen hasn't been touched up at all. I imagine the Dwight will come back to this gen here. Yeah, no perk requests today because we're playing nothing but Trickster. So we don't exactly have that many perks, to say the least. And I kind of need every advantage that I can get while playing him. As you can imagine. And that's 3 hits. I mean, I can keep on doing this all day, Dwight, until you're injured. Like, that's not a problem for me. Ugh. The fact that he also changes hands is actually pretty annoying. It's a lot more influential on whether or not you get a hit than you expect. Yeah, this is just like a pretty bad scenario. Like most of the time, like if you're a huntress, right, you'll get a hit and they're injured. Here I have to get 8 hits for 1 injure. All right, there we go. We got 1 injure. Took me forever to even do that. Like maybe the better situation here is just to get him to drop the pallet and just call it a day. Let's mind game him. Yo, GG's, Canary. GG's. Appreciate stop by saying hi. Would love to have you here as part of the Guilty Ones if you are interested. Alright, Jane's also over here. She's gonna go for the gen, so we'll go for her. Alright, well, we have 0 blades, but that's okay, because we have, whatchamacallit. There we go. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, we got our hit. Just need 1 more. Oh, come on now. Let's reload while we're fatigued. Because we literally need... Oh, no, we actually got her. Cool. I thought that we didn't for a second there. I was actually going to be pretty upset about it. But I imagine that she's going to jump into a locker and has inner strength, so it's not going to mean much. But, Canary, thank you much for the follow. Much appreciated. Oh, yeah, this is by far the new F-tier killer. Like, this is bad. The most you can ask for out of a game, in my opinion, is probably a 2K. If you get more than a 2K, then I need to figure out what you're doing right, because I can't figure it out. That's 1, 2, 3. Feng Min is our Rancor target. So let's see if we can get her killed. No, Wraith is honestly better than Trickster. I'm not even gonna lie. Wraith is arguably better. No Way Out is active still. Scratch marks go back here. They continue. This doesn't have any blood, so this has to be the Feng Min then. Yeah. And Feng Min, you are my Rancor target, so you are exposed. So let's get our free kill out of you. At the very least, the Mori is very, very nice. Camped and tunneled with Insidious. That is definitely a plan. I mean, I think that Rancor definitely also helps because you can obviously get them, get 1 kill that way too at the end, because there's no way in hell that you play a match of Trickster and they don't finish all the gens. There's like no way, honestly. Alright, we got the hit there, so let's try and get the down on the Dwight. That'd be an ideal scenario. I see them on the other exit gate. Do we ignore the Dwight? I was wondering if maybe he was pallet camping, but he isn't. Instead, he's going to go for the exit gate, where we see the Jane trying to open it up. She might open it up by the time we get there. Yep, that was what I was afraid of. Yeah, there's nothing they can do there. Well, we got a 2K. Like I said, 2K is the most I can ask for. The Mori is meh. Honestly, I like the Trickster's Mori better than some. It's very flashy, which I can appreciate. They did have Prove Thyself, too. I think that was on the Dwight. Yeah, that'd make... No. Yeah, that'd make sense. This is the Dwight, and then this was the Jane. Inner Strength, Quick and Quiet, Spine Chill, Head On. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I can respect it. I can respect it. No Way Out, No Ed, Blood Warden. Yeah, that is pretty devious. It doesn't work out as well as you'd hope it does. You could also throw on, Remember Me. Have good fun. Good luck in next matches. I appreciate that, Canary. Hearts to you as well. And welcome to the Guilty Ones, by the way. I would love to have you here in chat more often. I really like the idea, but I think the execution of the animation for it isn't as good as it could be. I feel that. I feel that. Yo, what's up, Toast? How you doing? How you doing? No Way Out plus Bamboozle. That's also another play. Also, we need to take a look at outfits. Do I have enough for anything red? I do. I can put on this one. There we go. Actually, not too bad. The black hair and the red coat. I kind of like it. Kind of like it. I can get behind this. What do you think of Devour Hope on dying on him? So the only reason why I don't like totems on him in theory is due to the fact that he doesn't have a lot of map pressure, right? Or map presence. Like, it's very easy to simply go around and get rid of all of his totems if you really wanted to. So that's the only thing I don't like about that in theory. In execution, it might be worthwhile because you need to end chases early. I also think that Save the Best for Last might be worthwhile on him. So kind of like Demogorgon, I think that might be a staple. Worst shrine this year? What's the shrine? Blood Echo, Visionary, Force Penance, and Buckle Up. I mean, as Visionary, so I know Alex is going to be pretty happy. But yeah, this is not that great. The good news though. If you already have Visionary, grab it because you get another 100,000 blood points for 700 extra shards. So that's not too bad. Visionary OP, pretty much. Alright, well, while we are loading in, guys, do want to remind you of a few different things going on. So first and foremost, if you are enjoying the show and aren't already, make sure you do hit that follow button. It'd be much appreciated. We are also streaming dedication to Extra Life. We're trying to help heal kids at Sanford Children's Hospital here in Fargo, North Dakota. If you do want to donate to that, you can do so via the menu right below the video. Beyond that, though, we do have a really cool giveaway going on in the month of April, or rather month of May, if we hit some goals in April. So if by the end of April, we do hit an average of 25 viewers and 60 subscribers, in the month of May, we'll be giving away a Xbox Series X Digital Edition, a PlayStation 5 Digital Edition, or a Nintendo Switch. So if that is something that interests you, definitely make sure that you stop on by, say hi, leave a lurk when you can, tell your friends, tell your family, share out the stream on social media. That way everyone can do so. I have the BP code. Yeah, I can grab that for you right now quite easily. It's over in my Discord. There you go. Buy a perk for BP to level Trickster. I probably will. I'm probably gonna wait for 700 more shards to get Visionary because it's worth my while to wait for that instead of whatchamacallit. Oops, I forgot to put on a fourth perk. Why is everyone playing Trickster for? Because he's brand new. That's why. That, and also I want to get his teachables unlocked, so what I'm doing is I'm going to play him until he reaches level 50, and then I'll go back to my Wheel of Killer, where you guys can decide whether or not we spin the wheel, and he'll be one of those killers in the wheel. But for now, we're going to get him to level 50. He is really bad. So, it's unfortunate. You know, I expect maybe in a couple weeks we might see a slight buff. What's his counter? What's his counter as in gameplay counter? Go around corners, break line of sight. You need 8 hits with his knives in order for it to be viable. Oh yeah, Deathslinger is a lot of fun. I'd highly recommend it. Gameplay counter? Yeah. Unfortunately, gameplay counter for him is literally just break line of sight. He's a 110 killer. If he was a 115, it'd be a little bit harder. I think he would be a lot more viable. But for the fact that he's a 110 killer, it's just god-awful. You can just loop around loops for so long in a chase. And during that time, if you break line of sight, while he has, let's say, 7 hits on you with his knives, then you'll just be SOL. Disturbed Ward. Also, for the fact that he's a 110 killer, any large map, Disturbed Ward, Mother's Dwelling, Shelter, not Shelter Woods. Oh yeah, Shelter Woods. Anything like that, game over. Game over. You feel so fast? Nope. He is a dead ol' 110. He's as fast as Hag is. Alright. Just found Tricksters. I'll be waiting for you, Skin. Oh, hello. Hello. I see Survivor. Let's get the hit on Cheryl. Yeah, the best thing you can do is, like, while they're at range, get some pot shots on them with your ability. This is why I personally think that if they remove the timer, he might be a little bit better, a little bit more viable as well. Kind of like Ghostface. Because right there I have 5 shots on her, right? So I only need 3 more in order to get her injured using my knives, which would be ideal, right? That would be an ideal scenario. But fact of the matter is, she's removed me from line of sight, and now the timer's just regressing and regressing, and now it's just not going to be as good for me in the long run. So if they would just make that one change, I think that'd be a step in the right direction for sure. Kind of make it like Ghostface. It'd make him a lot more viable at the very least. This is a pallet? Yeah, it is. Yep, she'll do that. Probably going for the smash hit. That's number 5, yeah. She'll vault. Yep, that's number 6. She can't vault that again. That's not broken in yet. Number 7, 2 more hits and she'll get injured. Before then, though, I just need to keep her in line of sight. Come on, come on, come on. Oh my god, so close. And the thing is, she actually should be primed to be injured right now, but because she broke line of sight for a period of time, she isn't. It's been regressing, slowly but surely. So bad. Yep. I'm gonna lose all that work I did hitting her is all for nothing now. Literally. It's gonna go away in seconds. That sucks so much. That sucks so much. All I needed was a few more hits and we would have been golden. That's 1 hit. 2, 3. Oh, she dodged that. Nice. 4, 5. I need 2 more hits. And she'll be down. And then the gen up top is just about to get finished. Is it regressing yet? No. There we go. All that time, by the way, for 1 down. That is just painful. Yeah, I think if they were to make 2 changes to him, to where the timer didn't regress at all, and maybe instead of like a full-on regression when you hit them, that they lose a portion of it, that would also be good too. Oh, the killer is terrible. It doesn't seem terrible. They are. Like, there is no ifs, ands, or buts about that fact. They are a bad M1 killer with a bad additional ability. Like, there's no questioning that factor. Does she make it to a pallet? I don't think so. Yep, go for it. Like the killer's Ghostface stock mechanic? Exactly. That's what I would like to see, and I think it would make him a lot more viable if they were to treat it like Ghostface in a way. I imagine that is probably a bot, Slashy. If it gets banned, it's a bot. Alright, let's patrol gens. Our target is the manager. How good are her perks? Survivor's Smash Hit is probably the best perk in her arsenal. And that's not saying much because Smash Hit's pretty bad too. So I would say that there's not much, like, if I'm looking at the DLC, right, unless you just like the Survivor skin, for example. I just absolutely botched that. Pallet camp hit. That sucks. Yeah, she's still here, though. She'll drop the pallet this time. No, she won't. She'll go around because she doesn't need to worry about it as much. I'm a 110 killer, after all. Alright. Up. Was that was a flashlight. Hi, Cheryl. How you doing? I'm not gonna worry about you too much. I'm not a moth after all. Cheryl goes back here, goes on Jen. That's 2. Like I said, I'm not a moth. The thing is, like, I get 2 hits on her, and then I have to hit her, because she's in M1 range, and immediately all that work goes to nothing. I guess I'll use Showstopper. Or main event, rather. But it's not going to matter, because once she breaks line of sight, then it's just useless. It really is. So we need to break this, and then, sure, go for it. She goes to my right. She's been hit 2 times with some regression. That's 5. So I need a few more hits. Oh, I literally couldn't hit her there. That's so painful. Alright, let's see if it's going to regress soon. There we go. There's a lot of ways to make him better. I mentioned them earlier. If you remove the timer on the regression, that'd be 1... Seriously. Freaking adrenaline. Freaking adrenaline! Alright, sure. Where's the manager? I know she's nearby. Is she over here? No. Where is she? I know she's exposed. That's the only way I'm gonna get to kill this match. Everything else is a lost cause. Yeah, if you remove the regression timer altogether, and if you make it so that when you M1 a survivor, you lose a portion of the regression, of the stacks, that would make sense in my opinion. Let's try and do this real quick. Also, if you increase them to 115, that'd be another good start. I was hoping that would interrupt that. Oh, she got through with a dead hard. Where's the Nurse Cheryl, though? There's the Lori. They have no idea where manager is. Oh, there she... Okay, so she is going to go for a flashlight save if I face that way. That'll take behavior months, probably. Well, down you. You want to try too, Cheryl? Be my freaking guest. Be my guest. I'm not here to play around right now, Trickster. Okay. Manager gets out. Makes sense. They're at exposed status. Is this really a good idea, Cheryl? Do you really think this is a great idea? Lori gets out. Yep. BT in hand. More likely than not. Cheryl gets downed. They're really trying for this. Flashlight attempt. Flashlight's to the back of my head. Dead hearts into a corner. And downed. Yeah, these guys are throwing the game right now. Survivors, do not mistake the fact that Trickster is bad for me being bad, please. That would be, your undoing. Let's pick up Lori, who doesn't have DS. Yes, that is probably one of the better facts about Trickster's ability, honestly. Hatch is right there, by the way. Interesting. Soul Guard? Wow. Literally, I just got absolutely annihilated. Dead hard? That's just a horrible idea. I'm gonna pick her up. Come get the flashlight save. Get out of here. Stop. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Yeah, that's the only, like, good part about his ability is that ignored BT, right? Also, we shouldn't have gotten a 2K here. These guys had every right to leave, and they just honestly threw the game out of altruism. At most, they would have gotten a 1K. But 2K is hard-pressed, honestly. I'll get some extra blood points. Alright. But yeah, those changes, if they were to implement those, would probably make him at least viable. Maybe a D to C tier killer with those changes. GG, well played. Rainbow map, prove thyself, soul guard, smash hit, prove thyself. Yeah, these guys had all they needed as far as gen perks are concerned. Friggin' prove thyself. All right. Shorten the cooldown, switching the knives for melee. That would also be really good. That would definitely help out a lot too, honestly. That would help out quite a lot. let's do that. And we're still off by 500 iridescent shards. Oh hey, Insidious. Apparently Trickster's best perk. What should we use? If we were to use another perk, I guess Starstruck. I don't really think it's that great due to the fact that he's a 110 killer, but I guess that's our best option for our fourth perk right now. Enduring, do you think? I mean, I guess, yeah. They're gonna try and go for pallet stuns. We're trying to throw over them, so that makes sense. Initial throw rate, no. All these add-ons are garbage, too. The best add-on is going to be the purple environmental damage, that 50% on when hit nearby. Also, what's up, Mormy Myers? How's it going? How's it going? Thank you much for the follow. Welcome to the Guilty Ones. Since you are new, just want to introduce myself. I am Mark, aka Guiltspire. I'm an educational killer here to teach killers how to play killer and survivors how to play against killer. Welcome, welcome. Let's get to a streak of Trickster. I'm saying it right now. If anyone can get, like, a really good streak of Trickster, color me impressed. Like, honestly. I want to see, like, a Dowsy, an Atstarva, an Otofu go on a streak of Trickster against, like, non-potato survivors. I'll be impressed. And if they are managing it, I want to know how. Because I don't see a way of getting more than a 2K with Trickster. Like, it's kind of like Trapper in that sense. Trapper, like, most cases, it's going to be a 2K and, like, a coin flip. Sometimes you get more. Sometimes you get lucky. Yeah, Rag. Videos or it didn't happen, my friend. Well, yeah. How you doing, Butterflies? Hopefully you're doing well. There's no way. I don't see it. You need to have add-ons. And, like, if we're going by, like, Atstarva's win streak on Trapper, you could give up, like, a perk for an add-on, and maybe that would help. But even then, I don't think it'd matter much. I really don't. I really don't. Like, at least Trapper, if you have no add-ons, you're a 115 killer. You can win games by being a 115 killer. But, like, try and win a game of Hag without using her ability. It's not going to happen. All you need to do is, you know, run around corners. It's like Victor, that streak is hard. No. Twins is easy. A lot of survivors, much like against Hag, survivors don't know how to play against Twins. Twins is easy against people who don't know how to play against. But people are starting to smarten up that the way to play against Twins is pair up. Camp tunnel, then you win. Yeah, but I'm not trying to, like, camp people out of matches, you know? I mean, that's an option, but it shouldn't have to be to get wins. Like, theoretically speaking, if I were to camp the first survivor out of the game, you know, put them in basement immediately, camp them out, it put me at a huge advantage on, like, 5 gens, right? But, like, that's the only way I can see, like, if you reduce resource and camp out of game. It's so painful. Alright, so she goes down the House of Pain. Will she camp pallet? She was going to. She is going to. I had a 50-50 what side pallet was on. I also see the survivor on the other gen. I'll get a hit on her right there. Another one. Ideally, it would have been 2. 2. There we go. I need one more hit. The thing is, she vaults. She drops down. Bounce landing, question mark. Oh my god. I really do hate that when you start throwing, he throws on his left hand, then his right hand. And the thing is, it switches up his targeting. It's just really bad, in my opinion. There we go. Oh, wait, no, she didn't get hit. There we go. How to play Trickster since he just came out? He could be powerful? No, he's not. He's not. It's really a sad matter of fact. Like, when Twins came out, a lot of people undervalued Twins, and I was one of the ones that literally looked at Twins and went, no, Twins is insane. Like, Twins is really good. Yo, what's up, Vex? How's it going? How's it going? But if you look at, this, your Delore. Ah, very nice, Vex. Very nice. GG's, my friend. GG's. And I appreciate stopping by saying hi. Would love to have you here as part of Gilty Ones if you are interested. But if you look at, which Cheryl, though, Maury? Were you the nurse Cheryl or were you the non-nurse Cheryl? If you look at, Trickster, though, there's, like, 0 redeeming qualities on Trickster. And it's really unfortunate, because, like, I want to enjoy Trickster, but just, it's so hard to look at his ability and look at it as viable. Like, when you get him in bottlenecks like that, it's pretty good. You get those 1 or 2 hits. Where's she going? Did she double back? Yeah, she did. She's going around the truck. Alright, she can go around this, but as long as we have line of sight, it's not going to regress. Alright, she needs 1 more hit. But if we break line of sight, it's going to start regressing on us. And we lose line of sight right now. There we go. Do you like his reload animation? Oh yeah, his animations and his entire style is amazing. Like, don't get me wrong, it's great. But like, him as a killer is just god-awful. There's someone up here, so we'll go for the gen, he thinks. They don't drop down. They do not have bounce landing. Can I get an M1 hit here? With this pallet being here, the answer's no. There's no way. Oh wow, I'm shocked that she actually allowed that. The hit. Alright, we got 2 hits. I also wish Showstopper didn't lose, whatchamacallit, I guess time on it, or charge. Because once you get Showstopper, you either use it or you lose it. Like, that's kind of what it's at right now. Alright, we need 2 more hits. There we go. Yeah, it's not a safe pallet that she's on. But the thing is that it's kind of safe for them because I'm a 110 killer, so they can loop it a lot more than normal, right? When they get down by knives kind of janky. It's a little bit janky. I'd agree with that. I'd agree with that. There's 2 people up there. We know that as fact. 1 person will go for the unhook. The Feng Min will loop me for a bit to get some value, I suppose. There's no pallet here. There is one here, though. I was hoping that maybe she was camping it. Thankfully, this loop is pretty short, so we can get some good hits here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Like, this is a good loop for us, because we can just continuously hit her. Like, that's a really bad loop to sit on. Well, it's kind of, it's supposed to be like, oh, you know, if someone were to throw knives in your back, you kind of reach back for it, right? I think that's what they were intending. Look at this. This is so painful. I can barely get hits unless I double back on her. Smash it? Pretty bad. It's arguably the worst, worst exhaustion perk in the game. I think that it'll only be viable on, like, a power struggle build, honestly. It's just so conditional, because most killers are going to respect the fact that you're on a pallet, right? Alright, that's a 10% regression. She'll vault out. Drop down. That's a sprint burst, so she gets stunned. We'll get a hit there. And now we go for a chase. It is a little bit of a flop. You are right. You are right. A little bit ironic there for sure. Oh, she went inside, didn't she? Quite unfortunate. She faults out, gets stunned a bit. Let's get a hit. Or not, because the thing is that you can't actually... I guess I can anticipate on what side that he's holding the knife, can't I? Like, you're not always pay attention to that. I guess it's a small detail that you kind of have to pay attention to. There we go. There's a Fingman here. Let's break this real quick, because this actually has decent loot for them. Oh, of course the Megan has freaking adrenaline. Oh, that's so painful. That's why she was doing that. She knew that that was the case, so Meg and Fengmin are probably in a swift, I imagine. After 15 seconds without being hit by knives. Okay, so it's not visual-based. Sure. I have Enduring. That really did you nothing good. Then we need 4 more hits. He goes upstairs. We'll take the stun on the vault. Yeah, so it's 15 seconds after being hit by a knife. It's pretty bad. It really is. Medal of Meg, pretty much. Alright, upsie daisy. Are they on this exit gate? No. So, which means they're on that one. So, oh, hold on. I see the Fingman. Alright, let's do this, I guess. I'll have to down the Meg again. Yep, there it goes. Let's see if we can actually get to her. The problem is Meg might still have DS. Oh, she goes down to House of Pain. Interesting. She might go out the back. Hold on. No, she's pallet camping. She was. Yeah, she'll escape. She has enough distance, and Meg's back up. So she'll try and loot me again. I think she has enough distance and time to make this work is the problem, because she can vault. Why did she vault? That'd make more sense, by far. Yep, makes sense. And also Fengman's heal too. Wow. Not even gonna be able to get a 1K here. I hear someone. That's a Fengmin. Meg is healed, so she can go to either exit gate and escape at this point. Yeah, game's over. Do I like root beer? I do. Root beer is actually really good. I like root beer, cream soda, sarsaparilla, some of the old-timey sodas. I grew up with those, so I enjoy them greatly. Trickster is really difficult to get a grasp on. And makes sense that the obsession left already, due to the fact that, obviously, you know, we have Rancor. Be careful, you have an animation when you get injured. Yeah, you have an animation, which means I can grab you. And this, survivors, is why you don't BM. Because you forget that the animation with Trickster pauses you in place without you getting the chance to crawl. That's what you got. Because this game just went from a 0K to a 1K just like that. Like, I realized as soon as she is doing that, that she didn't realize that she doesn't go down like normal, she gets stunned. Kind of like Oni. GG, well played. Speed difference is knives out. I think you get slowed down. It's not when the knives out. I think it's knives out is still 110 killer. I think that where expect messages. I mean, their own fault. They BM'd. I think that when you're throwing them consistently, it slows you down to like a 105. Kind of like Plague. The Plague is a 115 killer. And I think she moves down to like 107 when charging, then back up to 110 when holding, is what it looks like. But Trickster, when you rapid fire, I think goes down to like a 105. I mean, it is, absolutely. Yeah, play with fire, you get burned. Now, let me double check. I want to say it's 105. Let me double check on that. No, I don't want randomizer. I want the wiki. Trickster. There we go. Power trivia. So, cooldown between throws. Initial movement speed at 0 blades. Oh, no. I think you actually do get slowed down. I think when you get slowed down by 3.68 meters, which means that... Are you slower than survivors at that point? No, barely. You're barely faster than a survivor. Like by 0.32. That's stupid. Seriously? Initial movement speed at 0 blades is regressed by 3.68. Yeah. That's god-awful. Or, I'm not sure it's... No, that can't be right. That can't be right. That must be the movement speed of the blade. Right? That can't be the movement speed otherwise. Lash duration, recoil effect, rotation scaling. I have to double check this. Okay. Yeah, throw state. No, it is. Oh my god, that's horrible. Throw state is 92%. That's insane. Yeah. So you're slower than a survivor by 8% when you're just holding the blade. That's so bad. Why would you do that? Why do you think that's a good idea? Whoever was in R&D and thought this was a good idea must be a survivor main. I'm joking, of course, but like, my god, whoever thought that was like viable is just insane. Now, I have to credit them with something though. The update didn't break the game. I'm gonna knock on like all sorts of pieces of wood. I only have my wooden desk right now, but like, they haven't broken the game. When Trickster is slowed down, I have caught up to him on loops on the other side. That's horrible. Like I said, he's 8%. He's slower than BK Myers. Yeah. BK Myers is 96%. He is 2%. Is he 2%? 2% slower? You know, it's 4% slower than a BK Myers. He's 4% slower than a BK Myers. Think about that. He is 4% than a BK Myers while holding his blade. I don't know what to say about that. Like, the realization that I just came to about that, like, really upsets me. So, to anyone who says, like, maybe, you know, just need to figure out his playstyle, no, he's a horrible freaking killer. Like, that alone, like, it solidifies it. I already knew it, but, like, that solidifies it when I added that up. You hit 8 consecutive shots, exactly. It should be when you throw, you get a sudden speed decrease. But, like, for me to slow down when just holding on 0 is stupid. And I can see the difference now that I pay attention to it. Like, when I'm doing it not in chase, I can see it. And it's god-awful. So he is the worst M1 110 killer in the game. Hands down. Like, the best thing you can do with him, arguably, is to take these, like, little pot shots when they go through animations. And that's about it. Like, when they're far away, you throw and then you go back to melee. That way you can at least get a little pot shot and, you know, maybe eventually, you know, charge up your ability. But, like, it's really difficult. Like, you kind of get your pot shot in and that's it. And I missed it, Jesus. The hit scan on it, too, is god-awful, too. It's like, it's probably more precise, or more precision than Deathslinger, arguably. I honestly think that his blade probably takes more precision than Deathslinger. Yikes. Like, honestly, he kind of needs larger hitboxes for his knives. That's 2 gens already. Yep, she breaks. Alright, let's see. Like, I'm very curious to see... Like, I saw gameplay of PTP from other content creators, and I'm trying to, like, figure out how you can justify this. All right, sounds good. Good luck, Matt. If you're playing Trickster, you'll need it. Alright. Because the best thing we can do is, like, if we chase at 110, it's not that I'm bored, it's like I'm trying to figure out, like, the thing is with Dead by Daylight, I look at it like a chess match. And right now I feel like I'm playing a board with nothing but pawns. And, like, I'm trying to figure out how do I win against a full stack. Like, you know, full stack of queens, bishops, and whatnot. Are people actually saying that he's a good killer? Like, that would surprise me, honestly. It would really surprise me if people are actually saying that. I also completed Lost Her, and so I'm now going to see all of that hard work of putting laceration knives on her go to nothing. That sucks. I really think that if they were to keep the laceration status without any regression, that he would be a lot more viable, like a Ghostface. Because, like, right now, chasing at 110 is so painful, and then going down to 94 is, or 92, sorry, is even more so. Drop the pallet early. Dead hard on David, I think. Yep, dead hard on David. The thing is, like, dead hard gets you so much distance against him, too. Because that's first hook on... Oh, hold on. Would hate that personally, because I could lose him, and then minutes later he would find me and injure me with one knife. The thing is, though, like, I don't know what else they could do to really help him. And I mean, it's like the same thing of Ghostface, right? Ghostface can 99 you, and then you, quote-unquote, lose Ghostface. But really, it's just Ghostface has personally dropped you in chase. Like, that's how Ghostface's power works in an ideal scenario. So I think it's kind of necessary. Unfortunately. There we go. Yeah, Myers can as well. Myers is another good example, and Myers runs at 115 as well. This the new Legion? No! Dog. Legion was... When Legion came out, Legion was busted. Like, Legion was utterly broken when he first came out. I would have loved if Trickster was a new Legion. At least he could, you know, he'll get worse and not have to be, you know, buffed to get better. I could be down at that point from behind rocks. Oh no, so I guess in my opinion what it would be is that you'd be injured. So if you're healthy with, let's say, 8 hits, then you'd be injured. If you're unhealthy, then you get downed. It'd actually be technically at that point an arguably like modified Ghostface, if that makes sense. Because Ghostface can insta-down you, realistically speaking. Am I like the new killer? Right now I'm going on a rant how he is wicked weak. If that gives you any inclination. Where'd she go? Did I get crossed? I did get crossed with her Trail of Dwight, unfortunate. Yeah, Legion was wicked broken at the beginning. I loved it though. I played a lot of Legion then. And the thing is, too, like, people can take body blocks with his ability, and it does nothing. Because it results in a situation to where you split damage. So if I got all those hits on Dwight and not Elodie, then I'd have been fine there. Translate the exit gate switch from pretty far away, so I was thinking if I'm injured, 7 last duration, go down. I'm not... Oh, I got you. I don't know. I mean, I still think that's pretty fair, because you should be able to know whether or not you have that laceration effect, right? On top of which, what you can do is... so the idea would be if they did it that way, that you would lose laceration if you take an M1 hit from him. Similar to Ghostface in a way. Let's just loop him here, I guess. Yeah, this is not a great loop for them. It really isn't. There we go. I don't know where Elodie is. Does knife count as a protection hit? No, it does not. Basically, it is -4 laceration penalty. But if you add that on in addition to the fact that you get a timed regression on it too, that's what makes it bad. It's not the fact that it's, you know, 4 laceration. I think that's fine. That's basically like half of your entire laceration meter. But the fact that it's regressing on top of which is what makes it painful. It's not good. It's really not good, Snag. I like him in theory, but in execution, he's just really bad. He'll probably go for this. Oh, he does have bounce landing. I didn't realize that until just now. Yeah, he's way too weak is the problem. He is way too weak. I don't think it would be as bad as you're thinking of. I think that he would be a worse Ghostface in that regard if that was his actual ability at that point. That's kind of how I'm looking at it. You know, if the changes were made the way I'm thinking them. But otherwise, he's nigh unplayable right now. He definitely needs to keep his speed when taking knives out. Abso-freaking-lutely. Like, there's no question in my mind that he needs to. The fact that he moves down to a slower speed than Michael Myers on BK Myers is insane. Like, maybe have it so that, you know, he loses speed over time when throwing rapid fire, then sure. But otherwise, it makes no sense. He's the best comp killer, what do you mean? If anyone can get a win, if anyone can get a win in comp against with Trickster, I'll be impressed. Like, genuinely impressed. It'd be downright impossible, I think. I definitely need a stretch, Snag. You are not wrong. I will take a stretch after this. Yeah, see, that gen's also just about finished, too. It would be a miracle. It would be an utter miracle, even with his best add-ons, I think. Someone must have done a hydrate in the last 5 minutes, I think. Trickster is easy. I mean, if you're talking from the perspective of a survivor, 100%. Either that, I need to face camp people out of the game, from what I've been told. Everyone's healed 2 now, with no laceration on them. Yeah, I think if they took away the regression timer, I think he'd be a lot better. I think that'd be a good start. 1, 2, 3. I imagine Dwight, since he knows that Rancor is in effect, will probably go for the execute. Throw knives, get 1 kill. Or you can get 6 hooks and 0 kills. That works too. Yeah, Dwight is right there. He's the Rancor target. No Way Out is active. Like, the only way that I get a kill here is with Rancor. You messed up, mate. You really did. 2K? I have 2K'd. I have 2K'd so far. David's watching. You know, nice to see you, David. Do you want an autograph too? No Way Out Rancor literally saved me that game from getting a 0K. Where did David go, though? Oh, there he is. I know he had to be around here. The thing is that he's going to loop me for so long, and within that time that he loops me, the other exit gate will be opened, as it was. And all he needs to do is get to the other side of the map, and then he's fine. Which, with me being a 110 killer, ain't too hard. It really isn't. So the killers don't count? Or the kills don't count? Alright, let's see. He vaults. I guess we have to break. He's just gonna loop me forever. So now I need 2 hits on him, right? Which is impossible for me to do. Wait, does he go upstairs? He does. Why? Why'd you go upstairs right? I guess, I mean, it gets you closer to the exit gate, so fair play. The only way I'd be able to end this is if he was already injured at this point. Why would you loop me here? That's a strange decision. That's a strange decision. All I need to do is ideally keep him busy. Yeah, he basically is just trying to get me on the other side of the rotation. Alright, I might as well get you out. Oh, you already went past me. I didn't even realize. Alright, at least they realized what would happen if I actually got that stun. Also, what's up, Merrick McMerrick? I think I said your name right. Apologies if I didn't, but welcome, my friends. GG's. That was very good. Thank you. I appreciate that. Trickster is just so difficult. It really is. He is just one of the hardest killers right now. And I'm deep-pipping like crazy. Criminy. I only buy the Survivor. I mean, if you're gonna buy the Survivor, I would just buy the DLC bundle and save some money that way. But honestly, right now in the Trickster's current state, I would not recommend buying him. Neither him or the Survivor are really worth it, in my opinion. If you want to do like a meme build with Power Struggle, then I think that Power Struggle plus Smash Hit is good. But that's about it. Exactly. That's why. I mean, I'm buying it for the content plus the perks, but you know that's the only reason why I'd say it at this point. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I can respect that. Yeah, this aesthetic and story is really good. Like, that department did an amazing job with the aesthetic and story. Past that, there ain't much to write home about the Trickster. Her name is very fun to say. It is, it is. I mean, that is Insidious. We do have it. Not that I'm going to use it. Bloody Boa. I mean, that's okay, but we don't really need extra knives, do we? I already got Survivor, and if I did again, my mom will be mad. That's fair, Snag. That's fair. Like, I'm just trying to think of, like, how to play Trickster. I guess it's kind of like Billy. So when you're in their back and there's no tile around, use your ability, get them to 8, injure them, they momentum away, which is the other thing I don't like. If in instance they didn't momentum away upon getting hit with his ability, that would also be kind of good, because it kind of be like Plague, right? You get them broken, then you hit down immediately. Makes her at least a little bit more viable. Trickster, that'd be nice too if that was possible. Got my new keyboard today, I'm so happy. Hey, that's happy to hear. I'm happy to hear that, man. Really am. You should send a message in the Discord showing off the keyboard and images. Don't you love it when killers hold the game hostage? How are they doing that? Are they just, like, is it a 3-gen scenario, or are they, like, actually holding you in a corner? But, I mean, if it's a 3-gen, then I won't really call that holding it hostage necessarily. You know, maybe an attempt at a win, but there are ways to hold it hostage. You should. You should. Alrighty. Well, we're at rank 18. Right now, it's like 1 level a game. It's 65%. Confused. What is the keyboard? Or... Heyo! What's up, Slobby? How goes it? How goes it? How are you today? What have you been up to? Anything much? Blood point offerings across the board. And a stack of luck. Not really too great, so not gonna mind that one. Just woke up pretty much? Ooh, fair enough, fair enough. Just in time for some games of Trickster. Dumped all your blood points and only got them to 40? Oof. Yeah, see, I didn't save up any blood points. I purposely didn't do so because I want to do this as part of my progression series as per usual. So, getting my Snowball mic on Sunday. Ooh, very exciting. You're not a fan of him? Aesthetically speaking or gameplay-wise, because I was just on a rant of why Trickster is bad. Yeah, gameplay-wise, it's horrible. He is the worst killer right now. And thank you, Matt, for the stretch. He's underwhelming? Yes. I've been going over ways that I could see him being fixed. Thank you for the reminder to get myself comfy. I definitely need it. Out-armored again? Come on now. It's painful enough on any other 110 killer, but Trickster especially. Bootleg Huntress? Yeah, kind of. You hate full-size keyboards? Gotcha. I don't mind them too much. But I also, like, have my keyboard not centered. At least not when I game. My keyboard's, like, off to my left. That way, my, like, arm directly goes to the WASD. Alright, Kate. Let's have you loot me here for a while. Oh, hey, wow, you actually ran into me. That worked out perfectly. Yes, I will hydrate immediately after this. Thank you, thank you. We'll get a pot shot in here. Or we won't. That works too. I need to always pay attention to what hand he's throwing with. It's always troublesome to remember that, but I kind of have to. There we go. We need 3 more hits. Oh, that's a mistake. That's a mistake right there. See, that's like the best case scenario for tricksters when they mess up on throwing a pallet like that. If every DLC so far is going to feel a little weird not getting this one, yeah, I can imagine. But like, until they buff him, there's no reason to get Trickster. There really isn't. As his recoil thing when he throws his knives, it makes no sense. That is one of the things that also makes no sense. They shouldn't have recoil, and he should automatically be centered with his knives. You shouldn't have to pay attention to what hand he's throwing with, realistically speaking. You really shouldn't have to. But, like, those are the two things. Two minor things that they could get rid of that would help him a bit, but it wouldn't be, like, the main thing. The thing is, too, with 110, with no real ability to catch up or do much, they can loop Shaq for so long. I think it's, like, 3.5 loops. Maybe close to 4 loops without dropping the pallet. We'll get a pop shot in here. That's number 2. We need to continue getting hits on her with the knives, otherwise we're going to lose time on it. Okay, it's better for me to just hit her now. There's no reason for me to try and go for 8 when she's right in front of me like that. Now she's going back to Shaq. Yeah, she is. 2. The thing is, like, this chase is taking so long. And now she's gonna loop me here, so all of my knives are gonna, my laceration is gonna regress on her. Maybe not. Maybe not. You actually able to hit that in time? That's 4. All she needs to do is break line of sight for 15 seconds. Come on now. Yeah, see, she's doing a smart thing, but I'm also doing the dumb thing for holding out my knives for so long. Plus 30 seconds. Yeah, like I said, it's just bad. It's so bad. Like, Hag can break the loop because Hag can, you know, place down a trap, right? But Trickster hasn't... Holy hell. What did I just witness? We'll get the hell on Yui. Let's go for it. You have Enduring. Drop it. And you're gonna go down for that. Let's see if you have Dead Hard. You don't. Oh yeah, the 3 gens at once definitely didn't help. Does David have a flashlight? He does, but it's too far away. That would have been really upsetting, honestly. That was even with haste from Noed. My lord, that is ridiculous. Zarina needs to leave because she's the Rancor target. I imagine she's the one who opened up the exit gate. That would make a lot of sense. We have 20... So unfortunate thing here, in a normal situation, I probably would have been able to pick him up because as in main event, I couldn't. I probably shouldn't have main evented there. That's my mistake. Kate's going to go out with her at this exit gate. Kate's taking the body block. I can't do anything again. Yo, what's up, Drop Shop? Most I can get another 8 hits on Kate, and that's about it. Yo, what's up, Pammy? What's up? Look at discard when I'm done? Alright, sounds good. Let's take a quick peek. Did he post it in general? Make sure you post it in images next time, Snag, but looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. GG's. Oh, painful, painful, painful. Wow. Yo, GG's, Raku. Thank you much for stopping by, say in hi. What's, in the Discord? I think Snag posted a picture of their keyboard. Yo, GG's, the Toonie Bandit. Appreciate both stopping by, saying hi. Would love to have you here as part of Guilty Ones if you are interested. We are an educational killer main, here to teach killers how to play killer and survivors how to play against killer. Right now, we are playing nothing but the Trickster. A little bit of a painful time, so appreciate you guys, you know, stopping by and supporting us. But how you guys doing? What you up to today? Oh, of course that would do that. Alright, well, let's get some extra blood points up in here. As far as add-ons are concerned, all of this is garbage. Good night, Rune. Have a good one. And thank you, Frankie, for finishing up dinner soon. Alright, in the Discord I said watching the best streamer in DBD. Oh, I appreciate you, Snag. I didn't see that. I saw the keyboard. I appreciate you. I really do. That does mean a lot to me. Need help with a tech problem? Why? What's going on, Slashy? What's, is it your driver still? Or is it something else? Yeah, so I think right now the most we've been able to do is 2k of Trickster. Oi. Trickster, my boy. Can we, you know, maybe try and get a win? Interesting. Which one do I like more? Want to use Discord and hear a game from PS4? Any advice? Literally, there's nothing you can do without an audio mixer. So, like, you need a physical piece of hardware to mix your audio inputs into one output. That's the only way. So you need a physical piece of hardware to do so. And that is, honestly, probably like a lot more pain and, or money and effort to do that than to like how much are they? They can range depending on like the quality of it. Audio mixers. Cheapest one I'm seeing right now, $60. Yeah, $60 looks like the cheapest one that I can find like at face value without doing much research. It's more than you want. It really is. Onion, with or without onion and Swiss cheese? I'll take it with onion and Swiss cheese, Frankie. New phone, yeah, I would say just stick with that. And like the best case scenario is only wear a PS4 headset and like earbuds underneath. That's like the best case scenario, honestly. The amount of items I got from that build of Face is crazy. Oh, what, the Plunder build with Plunder's Instinct plus Appraisal? Oh yeah, ridiculous. Plunder's Instinct, Appraisal, and Pharmacy and Ace in the Hole? Ridiculous. Thank you, Frankie. I appreciate you. All right, though. Let's take a look, see if we can maybe get a full win. Like, I think that's still my goal for Trickster, is, like, get a win. No DCs, no, like, suicides on the hook, no nothing, just DC. Remember the snowball I was talking about? Yeah, is it the Yeti snowball, Mike? Is that the one you're talking about? Alright, let's see if they're back here. Sometimes they can spawn across from me, so it's better safe than sorry to take a quick peek. Yep, they did too. There's an LD. Do we catch her before she gets to this pallet? I think we do. Wow, she just barely dodged that. That was a horrible drop, but... Alright, well that's a good early down. We'll break this pallet. It's worth us to do so. And that's gonna be your headset. Very nice. I don't think I recall ever seeing those brand of headphones before. Crows come back in 20 seconds. That wasn't me who disturbed them either. That's someone else. So someone else is here. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. They went right past me. Nicely done. They continue over to the left. Is this door locked? It is. No BT either. Perfect. Do we think that she has DS though? And has she done any actions for DS to deactivate? Probably not. So there's an argument to be had not to pick her up right away. That's awkward. I see scratch marks heading towards the... Oh, there we go. Fingman. That's a 10% regression on that gen. We're gonna get looped by Fingmin for a while here. We'll take the Enduring. We'll break it immediately. Looks like Quentin's going for the pickup. Come on, Quentin boy. Let's get a hit on you. And I think this should have been 60 seconds by now. We'll now get a hit on you. And yeah, definitely been 60 seconds, so let's get you back on hook. Yeah, sometimes when I play on like Xbox, or when I wasn't, when I play on Xbox, I would use my headphones plus AirPods. That'd be kind of my go-to. Hi, Quentin boy. You don't make that, my boy. Now let's get you up on a hook. I mean, so far this has like been our best case scenario for any match of Trickster. I wonder if we can actually capitalize off of this. It's gonna be interesting. Thank you, Frankie. Alright, let's head over here for the unhook. Wow, they didn't get the unhook on the Elodie. That's surprising. They went for Quentin first. They're going around though. And this is the new survivor. My manager. She'll probably vault this. Yeah, that's the best case scenario. Alright, they're going for the unhook right now. I saw the thing min. Looks like Quentin went for it though. Yep. Oh, hello. I see a key. Well, that's awkward. I mean, they've done 2 gens. Right now we're on ratio, so it's not outside the realm possibility. Not in the slightest. Crows come back within 20 seconds, but also 1 left, so Fingman might be around here. Hard to say. I also think Quentin's not too far away either. Yeah, there. Yep, there they are. Who is this? Fingman. We'll get a hit on her. Fingman, I don't believe, has any BT. This might be a 4K. It's going to be interesting to see what happens of this. We'll take a pot shot. She'll drop it. The thing is, this loop is, though short-ish, is not great. I was trying to bait her into it. Didn't work. Oh, she has life? Yeah, she has life. But now she's in an awkward position. She doesn't get this vault. Yeah, I think with Bloodlust, we might be able to make this work. There we go. There we go. I think, honestly, they're just making so many mistakes right now that we're able to capitalize off of. We also saw Quentin right behind us, so let's go for that. Here's Quentin boy. Hello, Quentin. No, I know where you are. Look at the hit, and then Elodie's there too. Looks like he's going for the unhook, which is unwise. Or he was. No vault there. He does have the vault there. He fakes it out, but continues down that same way. No dead hard, so he'll get downed. Ooh, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Play for food might not be a bad idea. The thing is that I'm not sure if you lose stacks of play for food for using our knives, though. I wonder. If you do, then that's an issue. If you don't, then that might actually be a good idea. Might as well break this. No, I think play for food got changed because of Bubba. People used to use play for food with Bubba, and that used to be a big thing. But you don't, he doesn't get the benefit anymore. No worries, no worries. All good, Alex. Don't worry about it whatsoever. Oh, come on, there we go. That's what we needed to see. Pop Rune are very strong now, new meta. I would say it's the new meta for some killers, not for all killers. I think it depends. I think that if you can get the benefit of, if you can't get the benefit of like Surge, then Pop Ruin, yes. We saw scratch marks over here, this Quentin. Hi, Quentin boy. How you doing? Let's get Quentin boy out of the game if possible. I think he also doesn't have DS, thanks to the fact that he touched a gen. He has life. Alright, we only need 3 more hits on him. Ugh, that's so god-awful. Because we're gonna lose all of that time on this. Are we able to make it back a bit? Alright, now we just need 1 hit. All he needs to do is wait out 15 seconds, though. There we go. Thank God for that. Said she likes my beard? Thank you. I appreciate that. I've been getting a lot of compliments on my beard recently, and I do like it. I do like it. I am eventually going to, like, shape it up a little bit, because it's a little bit of a mess currently. But outside of that, I'm pretty happy with it. I did see scratch marks here. Oh, that's unfortunate, LD. I'm not sure why you're in the locker completely healthy. It's kind of a strange decision, not gonna lie. What's up, Rags? Alright, that's a 2K. So, we're in a pretty decent position. Loses stacks from knives? Yeah, I'm pretty certain that's the case. Alright, let's go for the Fang. I'm pretty sure she's not on Death Hook. While our obsession is. Continues through. I need to take some pot shots. Oof. Couldn't make that one. She vaults. Our obsession is over here, though. Alright, looks like they're going to Shack. Alright, got 3 hits on her. Let's break. Just got a 4K of Trickster. Very nice, Alex. Very nice. Out of curiosity, were they playing like absolute potatoes, or like, I'm very curious to know how you got that. Because like, I'm trying to figure out on a regular basis and it's just not working. Okay, so good news. This will be a 3K plus hatch. So this does count as a win for us, though. So that's the good news. Alright. So, 3K plus hatch, not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, that was a key. We saw them exchanging keys earlier. So, not too bad. We did get our win. We did get our win by our rules, so I'll take that. That's a 3K. So far, the best that we've gotten. How I got it myself, they weren't actually bad. We're using add-ons, or like what perks we're using. I'm interested. Because like I'm just trying to figure out how to like consistently get wins here. Because this is our first real win too. This is our first real win the entire time. And I think the major thing that screwed them over is the fact that we were able to get 2 hooks in a row on Elodie. Okay, the first one that died wasn't great, the others were okay. Fair enough, Rag, fair enough. Alright, let's pour some more blood points in. And Discord about the items. Curious. Let me take a look. In general, I've got maybe 2 of those from the Blood Web. Jesus. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Plunder's Instinct is a thing of beauty when it works out as well as it does. Alright, got him with the rank, level 20, so that's not bad. Oh, I messed up there. I wasted some blood points. Whoopsie. Add-ons wise, we still have none of the good add-ons. Early though, because it was cold when they kept running in straight lines for you. Yeah, I think if you get people who do that, that definitely makes your life 1,000 times easier. 110%. Alright, let's eat some of my food real quick before I forget. Only downside of the Swiss, it does solidify over time. The cinnamon burger is really good. I'm actually fine with it without the Old Bay seasoning. So salmon burger with some Swiss and onion, and then cauliflower and broccoli. The salmon burger is really good though. Bye, Hammy. Have a good one. We'll see you next time, alright? Alright, bloody party streamers, and then blood points. Cool. I will not complain of that. Alright, let's have one more bite of the salmon burger. Alright, though. So, let's see what damage we can do. If we can continue our streak, that'd be quite nice. I'm doubtful, though. In that build, what would you think about replacing Resilience with Pharmacy? Yeah, I would say that's actually a good idea. I think that the best loot and scoop build is Pharmacy, Ace in the Hole, Plunder's Instinct, and Appraisal. Those emergency medkits, especially with add-ons, are stupid good. I would highly recommend it. You love spring break? I can imagine. 'Tis a good time. Good time to relax, do what you want to do, ideally. You know, unless your parents sign you up for like a summer camp or spring break camp, I guess. I might as well get a pot shot in real quick, but we're gonna lose it immediately. Like, he's just going back and forth, which uses him a lot of distance, though. Oh, right over his shoulder. I said it before and I say it again, but the hitboxes on Trickster are stupid. Thingman's in a worse off spot. Technically. Do we get a hit here? Barely. Do I have appraisal? Ah, gotcha. But I'd definitely say Pharmacy is worthwhile. Have him down him. Then he goes upstairs. Do we get the hit in time? I think we do, especially if he drops down, but he goes upstairs instead. We'll get the hit. You haven't gotten any 4Ks yet? Alright, let's do this. They're back on that gen. Right now we're just trying to get them off of gens if possible. Easier said than done, though. I think we might get a hit here. We do, nice. Alright, we might as well commit to at least one chase and try and get A down. But it's not exactly going great. Yeah, I've gotten a win, you know, what we count as a win, 3K plus hatch, but we have not gotten a true 4K just yet. We've gotten 2Ks and 3Ks, but that's about it. there we go. As long as I can hit her head, we're good. I'm just gonna hone in on you. Eventually. Eventually we'll get a hit. There we go. Well, you're able to get it down after 3 generators. Is that a Nia back there? I think it was. Could have sworn it was. We're also almost out of our knives. We'll get the hit, and we'll get an exchange here. Nice, dead hard. Best situation for us. We'll just start getting laceration meter on him. Really? How'd that miss? I'm actually surprised about that. I only have 5 left. I need to make these count. Nope, I literally can't. I can't do anything without breaking that. That's so silly. And even bringing up my knives now are pretty useless. Taps back on this gen. He's injured, along with the Nia, who's not. We're already on 1 gen, and escape time. Nia's over here. Might as well go for the Rancor, I guess. Wait, that wasn't Nia, was it? That's Fang. Where's the Nia? She must be at the exit gate, then. That's the only thing I can think of. Could have sworn I saw someone on the gate. Yeah, this is gonna result in a freaking 0K real quick. That is for sure. I need to reload too because I can't really chase her. Like I said before, if you want the if you want the perks, I would get it. If you don't care for you know, the killer, then I can understand that. I would imagine in 2 weeks' time, ideally, he's going to get a buff. But that's, you know, a hope and a prayer, pretty much. That's 2. That's 3. 4, 5. I probably just got the M1 there. Don't know why I didn't. Where'd she go? Alright, let's just throw them. Main event. But the thing is, like, so I thought main event didn't slow you down anymore. But, like, it feels like I'm slowed down while throwing these. It's really bad. Alright, let's pick her up. We're probably gonna try and take body blocks. An attempt at flashlight. Interesting. It definitely feels like it, because I'm not catching up to them is the thing. Right? And another exchange. Dead hard. Nice. That was a smart play by the tap. And that's the best thing he could have done. A good attempt at a fake. Definitely was worthwhile. She just backwards flashlighted me. Did anyone else see her with her back turned towards me? The flashlight blinded me? That seemed a bit odd, to say the least. That seemed a bit odd. She vaults. Does she get to the corner in time? Alright, Fangman in. Is Nia going for the save? Nia is. Good, good, good. I don't know why she would. That's quite surprising. Unless maybe it's bait. But it's not. Nia, that's a mistake, and I hope you understand it. Hi, Fang. How's it going? That's 1. And I don't think they'll have BT available. So this is a interesting situation for them to be in. Alright, 43 knives. That's one. Let's get you looping. I can pick her up. Unfortunate for you, Tappy boy. There we go. That's one thing that people are gonna have to get used to, is when you're in Execute, if you get hit by the laceration meter, that you get stunned in place, you don't crawl. Has my opinion on Tracer changed? No, it's not going to. Like, if we're looking at the objective facts, he's just such a bad killer. He really is. The only way that we got 2 kills there is the fact that they were altruistic, and that got them killed. I mean, at least it was a 2K. But like I said, it's not because, like, I was able to play the game in such a way that got me a 2K. It's because they were altruistic and ended up getting themselves killed. That, and they didn't realize that because you get when you get lacerated, you get stunned standing up, so I can get the pickup immediately. As long as I'm not in main event. That's the only trick there. So it looked like Nia did pretty much nothing that game with that 9K. Interesting. Oh yeah, she absolutely should have left. She should have never left the Execute if that was the case, but she should have left immediately. The fact that they were able to get that Mori was surprising. At most, 1K should have happened there. The 2K, surprising. And that was seriously on the back of Rancor, too. Without Rancor, no way that would have worked. Alright. Well, let's pour some more blood points into the Trickster. See if we can get him up to... We'll probably get him up to, like, level 25 by the end of the stream, I imagine. Yeah. 25 seems reasonable, especially if we're able to get hit into the Shrine of Secrets too. Oof, not enough blood points. Add-ons wise, still utter garbage. There's really... Oh, wait, no. Okay, here's the best add-on in the game for Trickster right now. Melodious Murder. So it reduces, I believe, it from 8 hits to 7. 4 hours a day. So we are doing 5 p.m. CST to 9 p.m. CST on weekdays and 1 p.m. CST to 5 p.m. CST on weekends. So 4 hours a day. We have not missed a single stream unless, keywords, there were technical difficulties since November. But yeah, this is probably one of the better add-ons right there. Hmm. 8 to 6, even better. There's a yellow one that reduces by 1. Is there really? I thought there was one just a green. So far, I haven't hit a yellow one. I've only seen the green one. Sounds good, Matt. Sounds good. I appreciate you doing so, man. I really do. Like I said, we're here every single day, and if we are able to hit an average of 25 viewers by the end of April, we'll be giving away a few gaming consoles, an Xbox Series X Digital Edition, a PlayStation 5 Digital Edition, and or a Nintendo Switch. So even more reason to stop on by and say hi. Either yellow or brown. Let me check. I'm pretty sure it's only the green. I'm almost 100% certain. But let me double check. Ji-Woon Hawk again. Add-on. It's not brown. No, it's only green. There's only... it's only the green one. So there's no yellow or brown. Only green. Oh, Trickster. You have so much potential. And that's actually probably the most frustrating part of Trickster as a whole, is like a lot of potential, but not a lot of, like, nothing else really. Alright, though. Let's take a look-see. Thankfully, there's a lot of dead zones here, because you kind of need to play around dead zones the most. Now, even in PTB, I think it was only the green one. Are they over here in this corner? They are. Sounds like 2 people. Here's Fingman. Will you drop on me? Yeah, go ahead. I have Enduring, so I can just break that immediately. I swear to God, there's one more person here. With it being on 2 still already, and her not having a toolbox, there has to be a second person. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You're not that sneaky thing. Come on now. Come on. The thing is, she can loop this for so long. Alrighty thing. Where are you going? Might as well try and get a quick pot shot on her. Well, can we get probably 3 or 4? Yeah, looks like you're probably gonna get like a 4th one on her there. Let's see. Where'd she go? She's over here. I'm just gonna try and get a hit to extend the duration before it starts regressing. As we know, 15 seconds between every knife throw, or knife hit rather. There we go. Need 2 more hits to get her down. 1 more. There we go. Laugh in time of you saying she isn't that sneaky. Yeah, that was good timing. That was good timing. That's very cute. We see someone right there. I don't even think using airborne evasion, maybe just holding their sprint burst is the only thing. Let's find out. Yep. There's one person there. So 1 hook for literally 2 gens. It's such a bad trade. It really is. We'll get a hit. She continues. Let's get a pot shot. Oh, we threw it too late. No. I think not. There's a second person here, though. Alright, let's get you up on a hook. Come here, manager. Where is she? Oh, there she is. Is Dwight nearby, though? If he's still nearby, I'll be careful. Waiting to hydrate thing for a long time, but I've never seen it appear. Refresh the page, Matt. It might just be Twitch glitching out. It should be every 5 minutes, I'm pretty sure. So it's still not up for some reason, then I don't know. Let's get a pot shot on Dwight. Oof. The accuracy on those are pretty god-awful. Needed to be on the right side. They get the unhook. 3 people injured. It's not a bad situation to be in. No, I can't get a hit. Ooh, this might work. This might work. This might work. There we go. No dead hard. Yeah, if it's still having issues after you refresh, then I can take a look at it after this match and figure out why that might be. Alright. 40 knives. We can forego reloading for now. And over there. Maybe over on that gen in the back. Oop, hold on. Possibly on the left, too. Take a quick peek. Everyone's healthy now, though. They've reset, which is the best thing they could have done. Nope, not there. They are over here. If I had to assume anyone's probably my manager. Nope. No one there. They left early. It was the Fang from the looks of things. No, hold on. Is that the Fang? Yeah, it was. Let's see. If I was the survivors, probably gets the DLC. Sounds good, Matt. There was someone here, and they healed too. Oh, there they are. Hi, Dwight. Oh, and Nia. How's it going, Nia? Well, let's go and get you, I suppose. Let's get a pot. Oh, I was gonna say get a pot shot on her, but apparently not. Dead hard or bust. But we're not right now. We're not like doing horrible. We're 1 for 1 on gens the hooks, which is good news for us, right? I mean, fun with it so far. I mean, it's fun. It's just it's underwhelming. What'd you find out, Rag? Let's see. Dwight was around here. If I had to assume anything, he'll come for the unhook soon. But the fact that that gen's so far out is really bad for us, though. Let's see, no one there. Yeah, so they have to be over there. It adds lightsaber sound effects? Yes, I am aware of that one. I am aware of that one. I did see a thing through here. Hello, Fengmin. You have to know by now that you are a rank guard target, so if you get down by any stretch of the imagination... Yeah, it's like it's an electric sound effect. It's really cute, honestly. Alright, let's get you down the basement then. If Dwight hasn't gone for the unhook yet, might as well. Ooh. Actually, let's drop you. Let's eat through BT. You gotta be joking me. Gotta be joking me. I just need one hit on you. Come on now. There we go. Okay, you're down. Good news there. Dwight's coming for the pickup. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? Wait. Come on, can I kill you, please? There we go. Kill you. Then Nia is up. That's fine. That's 1K. I imagine they're gonna go for the exit gate there. Looks like the answer is yes. Fengmin there. Nia there. Alright, Nia, let's go for you. Get you back up on a hook. Let's go back in black. Sounds good, sounds good. Let's get Nia up. Put her on a hook. Let's get her farther away from the exit gates. That would be ideal. No Way Out's already off. Let's see if they're on this one. I don't see it through the slats, so they are not. Good, good, good. Let's see who goes for you, if anyone. So far, no scratch marks heading towards the hook. I'll just take a look at the exit gate. Yep. See if we can get a hit. Nope, they're not there anymore. Which means they're going for the save. Yep, scratch marks would indicate that as a yes. And now we eat through BT. Oh, I don't have any more freaking knives! I have to go for you, Nia, I'm sorry. It's nothing against you. Actually, it's kind of something against you. I can make money by playing games. I mean, yeah, you can make money by playing games. That is correct. A lot of older parents are going to have that mentality, of course, and it makes sense that they do. We are not going to be able to get this. Yeah, she dodges. That's smart of her. I'll just throw randomly through the corn. Maybe we'll get a hit. Yeah, Nia's right there to my left. Let's see if she plays... Oh, no, this is not Nia. This is the manager. Look at the hit. But yeah, there's absolutely ways to make money from video games. I've made a lot of money from TCGs, from OCGs, from video games. I mean, Twitch is a good example. GD will play, though. Brand new parts on top of which, oof. That is an oof. Alright, alright. Well, with that being said, let's move into our next match of the Trickster. I want to be a Twitch content creator? Hey, what's up, Jess Forever? Thank you much for the follow. Welcome, welcome, my friend. I appreciate you. And GG's. Since you are new, I am Mark, aka Giltspire. I'm an educational killer main, here to teach killers how to play killer and survivors how to play against killer. On top of which, though, we do stream a dedication to Extra Life, where we're trying to help heal kids at Sanford Children's Hospital here in Fargo, North Dakota. So if you are interested in donating, you can do so right below the video with the Extra Life links. But otherwise, we do have some cool giveaway going on in the month of April and the month of May. Stop by the Discord if you want some more info on that. To be a detective, ooh, well that sounds like a lot of fun. You know who you should talk to? You should talk to Alex sometime. I believe they are a, a criminal psychology major? Oh, yeah, outfit switch. Thank you. Thank you for the reminder. I'll go the all black for now. Alex is T, or, yeah, name goes here. Hey, what's up, Paige Jaden? Thank you much for the follow. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Were you in that last match out of curiosity? If so, who were you playing as? And just to do a quick intro, I am Mark, aka Giltspire. I am a educational killer main, here to teach killers how to play killer, and survivors how to play against killer. On top of which, though, we do stream in dedication to extra life. We're trying to help heal kids at Sanford Children's Hospital here in Fargo, North Dakota. You're a new survivor? Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, I think I saw you like a handful of times that entire game. We've been playing Trickster the entire stream today. It has been quite a struggle, to say the least. But very happy to have you here. As I was mentioning earlier, we do have some cool giveaways going on in the month of May, potentially. I'll actually talk about them right now while I have a quick chance, because people are, you know, leaving the lobby. But in the month of May, if we're in the month of April, if we hit an average of 25 viewers and 60 subscribers, then in the month of May, we're going to be giving away a Xbox Series X digital edition, a PlayStation 5 digital edition, or a Nintendo Switch. So if those are things that interest you, definitely make sure you stop on by, say hi, leave a lurk when you can, and tell your friends, tell your family, and share us out on social media. I played it in the PTB, I got no kills. PTB, I feel like I had more success, whereas right now, my best has been what we consider a win in our win streak, which is 3K plus hatch. So that's been my best. Otherwise, it's been a lot of, like, 2Ks, 1Ks. Actually, not too many 0Ks, at least a 1K. We've been at least getting that. Borrowed time should have stacks that go up to 40 seconds to balance survivors against the tunneling killer and campers. No. That should not be a case at all. That would be equivalent, if not worse than, whatchamacallit. It'd be worse than Decisive Strike. As close to getting a 4K, but they played so immersed. I think that my 3K probably could have gotten a 4K, but they had a key, so they were able to escape early. But what's up, Platter? How goes it? How goes it? And what's up, Luke Goblin? How you doing today? Hopefully you are doing well. Alrighty, this might be our last match of the day. Let's see if we can finish out strong with... I'm gonna set the bar a little bit low. Let's aim for a 2K. Let's see if we can get a 4K, though. That'll be like... The high bar is the 4K, the low bar is the 2K. Let's try not go below that, though. Alright. Well, let's see what map we're on. That will, you know, obviously determine a lot. Oh, yeah. No, trust me. I've gone through it already. Trickster is the worst killer. It's not even, like, a opinion. It is a fact if you look objectively at their kit. It's just so bad. New killer knives, we're going through walls. Interesting. So some walls, that would make sense. Other times, maybe it's ricochet blades. I'm not sure. I haven't done anything myself to suggest that it can. I could only handle 10 matches with him. He's frustrating and lacks the fun aspect. I mean, I have a lot of fun because, like, in my head, I'm trying to figure out how to make him good. And it's just, it's a struggle. Like, I look at Dead by Daylight kind of like a match of chess, right? But, like, if I'm looking at Trickster, it's like playing a board full of pawns. With one king, and you're just trying to figure out, like, how the hell do I work around my teammates? Or not my teammates, but my opponent. You got Trickster? Or rather, the entire DLC? I give it 2 weeks before they rework Trickster. Or at least give him, like, a substantial buff. If they don't, I'll be shocked. And appalled, honestly. Oh, yeah. I can imagine. I mean, Spirit is just a strong killer for sure. Alright, let's get to David. He's gonna vault. No, he didn't. Interesting. He might go back around and then vault, though. So maybe I should have just broken the wall on the outside rather than inside. All right, Nia, let's go for it. She'll vault. No, haha! It's blocked. You fools! You played into my trap card. Behavior killing the game? I would disagree. They aren't. If anything, we've actually seen an increase in player base, and instead of a decrease. So there's, you know, not to call you a doomsayer. I think that people can sometimes be influenced by the media and other people having this mentality, but the game's not dying. If anything, right now, the game is in probably the healthiest spot that it has been in a very long time. So, like, from a player's perspective, and a veteran player at that, yeah, no, the game is, like, in a great spot. This killer's god-awful, but the game's in a great spot. Does it need tweaking here and there? Abso-freaking-lutely. But it's still in, like, gameplay-wise, best spot it's been in a long time. Honestly. Let's see. Hello, David, again. Are you gonna drop the pallet? You don't really need to, so... You know... Interesting decision there. Very interesting decision, not gonna lie. Even for killer. I'm a killer main platter. So even for killer, I would say that, like I said, this is probably one of the best spots for the game. The game has always been survivor-sided. The game has always been survivor-sided, like, hands down. Like, there's been no change in that fact. So, you know, I don't really think much has changed in that case. 2-win streak? Hey, nice job, Rag. Rag, remind me, what rank are you playing in as killer right now? I'm a little bit curious on that fact. Try to throw him. Game was 100% altruism, though. Fair, fair. Look at the hit. There's a new update. Gonna try verify files. Yeah, probably. Probably. We need an OP killer for a change? No, we do not. The game doesn't need OP killers. Like, the fact that a lot of people think that in order for the killer to come out, in order for them to be, like, good or worthwhile for them to OP is just wrong. We don't need another spirit. We don't need another nurse. Honestly, we really don't. 9 at the moment? Okay, maybe that would make more sense to why you're doing so well, because these red ranks are having a field day of me. They really are. No, see, I would disagree there, Platter. I know some of the best Dead by Daylight players, and they're on console. Like, I play DBD competitively, and some of the best killers, some of the best survivors are console, hands down. But yeah, like, not every killer needs to be, you know, the next nurse, the next spirit, right? Well, not that I needed to know where this Nia was. I already saw her, but that works too. Oh my god. Frickin' another gen pops off. She goes upstairs, she'll get, stunned on the drop. Unfortunate. Oh, she has bounce landing, that's why. That makes sense now. She'll drop the pallet. I don't think she really stopped that. I'm surprised they didn't stop as soon as I threw that. I really think DVD is one of my few games where console PC makes no real difference. So I'm not going to say by any stretch of imagination that it makes no difference. Oh, you gotta be joking me. They sabotaged the godforsaken hook. That is painful. I did not notice that until just now. We still got the hook, so it doesn't matter. But the only difference between PC and console, in my opinion, when it comes to playing, would be like whatchamacallit? Precision-based killers like Nurse, like Huntress, like Trickster, Death Slinger, even Demogorgon and Victor, I would say. There is a potential skill gap. But that's about it. I think the range makes up for the lack of speed. you say that, but for the fact that Trickster needs 8 hits, 6 with add-ons, in order to get it down, the range doesn't matter. It really doesn't. They can break line of sight. Like, if we're on an open plane, no obstacles, then maybe. Maybe you're right. But since that's not what we're playing, no. Blight, absolutely. Blight makes a huge difference on PC to console. The J-Flick alone is one of those major factors. We need to down this Felix so I can get Rancor on him. I will chase him to the ends of the earth so I can get 1K right now. Yep, he baits. That's a pretty bad bait, to be honest. There we go. Yeah, if it's like Huntress, then I can see that argument, but it's not. Can't lose rocks and pebbles? I mean, you're right. You're right. Goodbye, Felix. Alright, let's see if we can get one more kill. Make it to 2K. It's gonna be dicey, though. Oh, of course, that pal's still down, for the love of God and all things holy. Alright, we got the hit. That's all we needed. Did I lose him? No, he's still here. I'm just wicked slow, that's all. Let's break it in front of him. I imagine that the other survivors are on the other exit gate. That'd be what I'd imagine, at least. Hello, David. I need to kill you, please, so I can at least, Hold on. The balance is wrong with him? Absolutely. Absolutely it is. No doubt about that fact. I think they're gonna come in for a body block. I just saw other scratch marks. Oh, they got this exit gate. I didn't realize that until just now. That's interesting. Dead hard on you, more likely not, I would think. No, not dead hard. That is surprising. Alright. Oh, looks like they keyed out for Hatch. So we got our 2K. We got our 2K, so that's good at least. Be the new better Huntress, but he's one. Yeah, no. Whoever. I don't know who was saying that he'll be like the better Huntress or like a better Plague, but whoever is saying that is insane, to say the least. I mean, we didn't do too bad here. We got a 2K 12 hook, meaning that the other two survivors were on death hook. That wasn't a bad game for Trickster. I think like 2K is going to be what you're looking for. But GG's, well played. That's probably one of our better games right there, honestly. All right, well, with that being said, let's go over... Actually, I'll do that on my own time and go say hi to Cloud Everest. If you guys want to go say hi as well, more than welcome to do so by going over to this link right here. But on that note, we are going to go raid a member of not Champions of the Fog, but Children of the Fog. And I think I'm going to go raid some little Rugard. So on that note, guys, we will be ending the stream here. As always, if you guys did enjoy the show, make sure to that follow button. If you haven't already, though, check out our Extra Life campaign. We're trying to help heal kids at Sanford Children's Hospital here in Fargo, North Dakota. On that note, guys, I'll see you all tomorrow at 5 p.m. CST. Bye-bye!